Good to know. Welcome back to the Far Reaches Illiad Saga. Does anyone want to recap what happened last session? Since it's been 2 weeks ago. Does
The Matrix happened.
remember?
Oh yeah. I remember.
We made a deal.
Go ahead, Codex.
Wait. So last week we did some preparation
on Dragon Ball Z.
On Dragon Ball Z, we did some preparation. We got ready to go and retrieve our pilot Al. Gene went home, or was home, and had a fun day out with his dad, fighting and attempting to buy the farm and getting rejected.
Yep, it worked out the way I thought it would.
Yeah, it definitely didn't, because his dad's too proud. Cayde set up the old meeting space with the old crew, so that was super cool. Julyen bought some guns, warned Emiko as best he could, warned Lady Kurokawa as best he could about potentially June doing potentially bad things. We found out where the sage lives, and then Fafnir had the best day, in which he psychologically broke a man, reenacting a Matrix scene, and then gave an old man super cancer at a casino, which killed him instantly, turning him into Deadpool minus the healing factor. And
how accurate that is.
There was green peppers and beef, but it wasn't beef. Oh, bell peppers and beef, but it wasn't beef. It was mushrooms that tasted like beef, but was not beef. There was pizza, drinks. A deal was struck up with with some old comrades, and Aldebrecht left. That was kind of cool. And then Aldebrecht came back, yes. And that was it. So we were waiting for Gene to return before we actually had the official briefing of what was going to actually happen.
Yep. Cool.
And that's it.
Anyone else want to take over?
I mean, that was pretty much everything. Yeah, we did the meet and greet. We made a deal, a loose partnership, and we're going to look forward to further business prospects with my former crew. We ate some food, and we're ready to go get our pilot back, even though I have been trying to fill the role the best I can, but I haven't done a piloting check yet, so I am just wanting to get our real pilot back.
Well, I mean, you did 2 at the beginning of last session, and you said that you might be real close to getting it up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Then I think that's
because you played Asteroids, but a 3D version.
Right. I remember that now.
Which, now that I think about it, the way you described it, it's just the flying from Star Fox.
Right. Oh yeah, I should have just used that. That's
right?
way better.
That's amazing. I love it. I love thinking that's a game that we can play. I mean, Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
Flight Simulator 2020. 3200, I mean.
Still breaks computers.
Brought to you by the people who made the Zune 2.0. Mr. G, did you want to add anything else? Or no?
Remember, kids, smoking can kill you.
Says the guy who literally smokes like a cigar in every scene he's in.
Smokes in his face.
Inside of his vac suit.
Let's not forget. It was a cigar or cigarettes that gave that old man cancer.
True.
Yeah, it wasn't
Space
literally the cancer was not natural. All right, let's make that 100% clear right now. That was not natural cancer. That was straight cancer beam. Blah.
You know, I always thought cancer beams were actually natural cancer this entire time. It's manufactured cancer.
Oh yeah, I totally fucking
God.
spaced. By the way, if you haven't noticed, guys, new layout, new overlay.
Indeed.
I don't know if you guys have seen it much, but yeah, we're rocking the
I love
2.0
it.
now.
It looks.
I just noticed what mine is.
Yeah. After you like nearly killed your father, yeah, definitely need to be in the dojo.
Whoa.
Whoa. I know kung fu. I'll shoot myself now. Anyways, Julyen, you wake up. It is a beautiful morning. You had a wonderful night last night with your guest before they took off. A good meal and all of that. Drinks all around the table. I think one of them got a Shirley Temple, if I'm correct. I'm not 100% sure. I forgot what I said.
An old Manhattan.
I don't know.
A prairie
yes,
oyster.
that's right. Whatever. Who cares? Either way, it is morning time, my friend. What do you wish to do?
I'll check to see if Gene is back or if he's en route. Basically, asking Aurora, "Hey, Aurora, is Gene make it in yet?"
The computer takes a few moments before telling you, "No, Captain. The Gene has not. What is his name? Gene has not made it back yet."
Mr. Bradley?
Yeah. That guy.
All right. Well, and then I'm going to walk over to the wall comm pad. I'm going to hit the intercom, like the ship-wide intercom button. And be like, "Rise and shine, everyone. It's time to put your game faces on. Any last-minute alterations you got to do before we take off, now's the time. Gene will be here probably pretty quickly. Get your hangovers out of the way. Get whatever weaponry, armor, I don't know what to expect." And then it's gonna hang that up and actually going to make his way over to the engineering bay. That's where we can modify guns and shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The weapon that Cayde gave Julyen is tagged with like official Kurokawa stuff, right? like it's got the whole paint scheme and yeah, the whole matching set. It might hurt, but Julian's gonna start taking all of that off, realizing that like, oh yeah, maybe the Kurokawa nobility and or military might think that we like stole some of their guns.
Oh.
And so he's gonna like start wire wheeling off all this stuff, like doing polishing, just like getting it so it like looks different.
From a noble gun into trash.
Not into trash, just less noble. And then probably just hitting it with like I don't know what kind of gun, like what kind of paint you paint guns with. Anthony doesn't know, but I'm
it could
certain.
be Cerakoted.
There's coatings for it. It depends on what you want to bring it into. Like there's anti-space coating, there's anti-rust coatings for like if you're going underwater or stuff like that.
Yeah, is there any way that I could just do like an enamel like a Vanta Black?
Yeah.
Yeah, just something that's super dark, but matte, but will stick to metal. I'm hoping that it doesn't like fuck up the gun. If it does, then you know it is what it is. Yeah. Also, I have a submachine gun and a pistol that I don't know if they're delivered yet.
Ooh, if you drop that thing in the dark,
yeah, I'm fucked.
It's gone.
That's why
into the void.
It stays in the spook hole. Yeah, it stays in the spook hole.
See my glasses.
Because I got that body arsenal array, so I can like hide a gun in my hand.
Yeah.
And then bring it out like the wrist-mounted spring-loaded thing. So I'm hoping that it never leaves my grip. Otherwise, like, you know, I'm fucked. But yeah, that'll be how he does his whole morning until it's briefing time. I will send a message out to Jet, the captain of the other crew.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Telling them that they might want to show up within the next hour or two to go over final briefing and actual like mission detail.
Yeah. Okay.
And then that's all I got.
All right. Mr. Gene, what time did your ship take off last night? I don't remember.
It was I remember it was pretty like early-ish because I took the first flight out, because if not, it was either he threatened me. Okay, it was a very mean comment, and Gene did not appreciate that.
I believe the comment was, catch the next flight out. What if it's in 10 minutes? Don't be late. And then he hung up on him.
Okay.
Like
So yeah,
that
you
poor
are
man
now.
at the casino.
It is now morning time. You've just landed on Aoi, and gotten a cab. I'm assuming you get a cab back to the ship.
All right, so I get out. I'm out, and grab up my stuff. I look for a cab, and I go, okay, time to get a cab. Grab a cigar, light it, I smoke it. Taxi. Huh? What the fuck? Huh?
Yeah, there's
Must have
a
been
line of
Hold on.
taxis at.
Must have been my 1 millionth puff. Guess my voice is gonna be like this for a while. Oh boy. Taxi.
We had cancer last time, and now apparently it's Cancer Awareness Week. Jesus Christ.
I mean, at least there's a continuity. Now his character makes more sense to me.
I'm waiting for him to get the voice box. Hello, boys. How are you doing?
Get off here.
Oni-chan, my brother has to go.
I will kill you, you piece of shit. Anyways,
See?
yeah, there's a line of taxis. They're all awaiting for people to get in them.
All right.
As you
I
wave
get
your
in the
hand,
first one. Mhm.
yeah, as you wave your hand, like one of them just like pulls up a few feet to you.
I get in. Okay, what's the name of the place I'm going again?
The Paso. You're going to the Paso.
All right. Castle. Now. Fast. Quick.
Yeah, he starts driving you. It's going to cost you 100 credits, but yep. And he starts driving you straight to the Paso.
Okay.
Excuse me. Is there anything you want to do in the car or no?
Oh no, I just wait.
Okay. Mr. Cayde, it is morning time. You have just received that message from the captain. What are you doing, buddy?
I'd probably get ready for the day. Probably that cell battery in the assault suit is getting low, so I'm just gonna swap it out. And then I'm not sure if it has like little compartments like along the side, like little like pouches or anything, but I want to load a fresh battery into one of those. And then I'm gonna take my marksman rifle, the new Kirikawa one, and then the heavy machine gun
Okay.
strapped on my back, and then go to the armory or the engineering firing range, I guess. And then look through and see if there's any like other armaments that maybe I could like swap a gun out for this mission.
Okay.
Is there anything that's like high caliber or long range?
You're looking for weapons?
Yeah. Like I'm not sure if we had that on the ship, if there was like I thought there was like a loner, or not loner, but like I thought there was stuff on the ship.
You could ask. You could probably ask Ruach to make you something. Other than that, you're probably gonna have to buy a gun before you can actually give it to him.
Okay. And I know he's got 8 arms, but I don't think he'll be able to make it that fast. Would I see the captain in the engineering workshop at around the same time?
As you go back there, like as your door opens, you see the captain
Walking by with the gun. It's like thumbing it, trying to rub off the paint before he even
Look over, he's got just like the color scheme of paint flecks like all over his fucking body. He's got a wire wheel on the end of a drill motor. He's like, hey, what you doing?
Well, I was just seeing if we had any extra guns. I was gonna swap one of these that I found. I kind of wanted to have a little bit more range on this operation. I think if I could, I don't know, just play Overlord or what's that called?
Overwatch?
Overwatch, yeah, because we haven't had none of that yet. So yeah, I think I'm gonna run out really quick because I don't think Rock can retrofit one of these. But I'll be quick because Gene's on his way still. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as far as what we got here, most of it is really just like the target ammo.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really have like a cache of weapons. If you want to like stock up maybe a couple of things.
Is there anything else that we need? If I go out really quick,
I just don't go buying like a military amount. You know, that tends to be kind of suspicious. Just buy what you need, man. We'll pick up more later. It'll be all right.
All right. Well, I'll go do that, and I'm gonna swing by my room, drop off the light machine gun, which is probably 3 times heavier than the marksman one, and then I'm gonna go and back this way, and then exit vehicle bay and summon my Sparrow bike, and then while I'm warming that up, I'm gonna Google search the closest firing or like closest weapon shop.
Yeah, there's a few in town.
Whichever's the closest.
Okay, yeah, there's one pretty close to the entrance from the castle of the main city.
Okay. Then I will go that way.
Okay, are you driving the bike or are you taking a cab?
I'm gonna drive the bike.
Okay.
Yes. Can't I see this?
Top right.
There we go. Do you want me to do a piloting check?
Yes, please do.
Huzzah! Modifier 0. Strength? Or dexterity? Or do I do attribute?
Well, you have to have attribute, don't you?
Yeah.
Do a dexterity.
Okay. Ooh. I think that's a critical success.
It looks like it's almost a critical success.
I got a 6.
You rolled a 10.
Oh, it said I rolled
a crit success. A crit success would be
12.
12.
Oh, you got max on 1 dice.
Yeah, you got a max on 1.
I usually separate the pages, but now I've got my character sheet taking up like 3/4 of the page, so I could see the other dice. So I thought it was 1 dice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Good roll. Good first roll.
No, your driving has definitely improved a lot since you my brain not do the good work. Shit. Fuck.
Star Fox.
Yes,
2069 is still a great learning game.
Nice. But yeah, ever since you started that piloting program, it's obviously worked because you're doing great.
Weaving in and out of traffic, obeying the traffic laws, not causing too much some. Oh my god, what is the word?
Causing too much attention to yourself?
Yes. And then what is the store that was the closest near the castle?
Oh goodness, I probably should have the store notes up, shouldn't I? Oh, fuck me. Please don't. But, only if you want to.
I hope
the closest one is Kurosawa.
Perfect. I'll park the bike, lock it, and then head inside.
Okay. Yeah, as you enter the store, like it almost looks like they just opened up. The guy behind the counter looks definitely like he's drinking from a cup. You don't know what's in it, but he looks very drowsy. And as you enter, he's like, "Hey, welcome to Kurosawa. What can I get for you?"
Morning. Well, I'm kind of looking for something with some range. You got anything, or like a sniper rifle or something caliber? Maybe if I want to shoot out a engine block in a vehicle, or
How far range do you want, sir?
what are my options?
I mean, we've got some pretty far range shit. We're kind of known for our range and not much else.
Ooh. I guess some sort of a sniper rifle. What is the? Is it the load of the ammo that determines the range, or is it the
load, the barrel, the rifling on it? There's a whole bunch of stuff that goes into it. It also depends on the optics you have and whether you're free shooting or whether you're augmenting it.
Well, how about this? How about you pretend I'm a newly widowed woman and I just inherited a lot of money from my late husband, who has an extensive bank account with the government, and I need to make some money disappear. Can you do that for me? I look down at his name tag. What's his name tag? Does he have a name tag?
His name is John.
Can you do that for me, Mr. John?
I rolled randomly for his name and it came out John.
Is it? You look
Very
familiar.
Japanese.
Are you of the Wick family?
No, sir, I'm not related to the movie character.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah, so he shows you a few rifles. He does have a sniper rifle. He tells you that it's been this one is a bit pricier, but it has a lot more range and a bit more punching power.
Okay.
Its caliber is 12.7 millimeter.
Ooh, that's big. Then yeah, I want that one. What other? Can it take other ammos, or is it just the one? Is there like
one
a?
was specifically made for anti-tank long range stuff. We usually sell it to the guard or something on the planet. I'm not too sure.
Would I forget. Would I have anything that would represent me in faction with the Passel? Like, oh, my gun.
Yeah.
Oh my gun.
I was about to say.
I was thinking, like,
do
I
have a gun
or
with their
an
insignia on it?
Then I'll like kind of turn around, like, oh, wow, that's nice, and then look back at them. I'll take it.
Oh wow, it's so pretty.
And like, yeah, I guess that'll be all right. Yep, I'll take that, and I don't know, 20 rounds.
20 rounds, sir.
Of anti-material fucking rounds.
I mean, I don't know how. So I thought about this, and we'll get into it later, but I want to make wacky, crazy Cayde ammo emporium that like does like it's like Borderlands. Like you shoot out a bullet and its mass slowly increases until it slows down and it just like doesn't do anything. Like stupid like Ron Weasley brother.
You want some trick
Stuff.
shots.
Yeah, trick shots.
You want to be like FPS Russia.
Right. Yes. So 20 rounds or whatever it normally shoots, and then I gotta go. I'm late. How much do I owe you, John?
Oh my goodness. You're getting 20 rounds for it?
20 rounds. Yep.
Okay. The sniper rifle itself is going to cost you 2,000.
Perfect.
And give me 1 second for the ammo. Oh, the ammo's down. Okay, kill me. Shoot me in the fucking head.
Well, here's another 1,000. Here, I gotta go.
The ammo costs 40 credits total.
Okay, then I give him
1,040 credits.
yes. Yes, I give him 1,040 credits for funsies.
Got it.
Because that's easier for me to do my math on my character sheet. 0. There we go.
Do you not know how to do quick maps?
Not on this. Like when you click modify.
Is 2.
Oh. 2 plus 2 is 4.
Quick
Quick
maps.
maps.
-1, that's 3 quick maps. Jesus.
We don't listen to that music unless if it's just watching the meme. We don't like
Yeah, exactly.
drive in the car
Then
and listen to
you
it.
are
Yeah, I don't
weak.
bump that on my way.
know
I'm not
you
like,
do.
oh, fuck
You sent
yeah.
me Snapchats of you listening to that and fucking
Big
going down.
shit.
My
Shaq.
favorite fucking song, bro.
Big Shaq is god tier.
All right, so I do that. And then that's it. Yeah, I'm good to go. I hop on the
Okay.
bike, and probably it comes in like a nice box in a case.
Yeah. It comes in its own. This is a premium manufactured rifle by themselves. That they make by them. They manufacture by themselves. Oh my goodness, I fucking brain dead. I have
Me
brain
too.
cancer apparently. Who fucking knew?
Same.
Fucking Fafnir, you piece of shit. But anyway, so
Stop
yeah,
smoking.
fuck you. I'll smoke when I want to, bitch. But no, so anyways, yeah, you do the do, my dude. You yeah, it comes in its own box, like its own case that's like metal, silver. It has a code lock on it. He gives it to you. He gives you a paper with the code on it and all that shit.
Okay. Realizing that this big cumbersome box, and I drove the bike, I am going to see if I can strap it to my body somehow, or if there's like a
There's
I don't-
Cloud Strife
no,
style.
I mean, there's obviously a strap to it. You could probably just strap it around your body and hope it sticks to you when you're driving.
Yeah, that works. I'll try that and go a lot slower and more cautious on the way home.
I'm gonna have you make checks for that now, you bitch.
Perfect. Perfect.
So you're going back to the ship.
Yes.
As you start driving back to the ship, make me a piloting check with your dexterity again, please.
Right. Ooh,
Ooh,
nice. I'm
ooh, that's
dialing
a
it
juicy
in.
one.
Dialing it in.
You are doing quite well. Soon, though, make both you and Gene make me make me a notice check.
Okay. Don't think I have that. That's untrained.
Notice with intelligence.
Yeah.
It's a bright light in the sky and it's getting closer. Oh God, what have we done?
That's pretty good.
Dude, that's amazing. Are you kidding me?
That's
That's pretty good.
And 11 minus 1? Quick math.
quick maps.
Genius.
I'm sorry. What kind of? You said it was a save, right?
Notice check. Notice check. with
Notice
intelligence.
check. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
deal.
so, hey, I'm a man.
So quick menu skill and yeah, you got it.
Okay, yeah.
Do we Do we do that
both-
thing from Umbrella Academy where we're like passing each other?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, there's a meme.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
so
a meme
sorry.
about it everywhere. The fact that you haven't seen it is kind of disappointing. No, no. As you're driving, both of you look outside, like because it's just a lazy drive home. You're not driving fast or anything. You both notice each other. Gene is in the back of a car.
Mhm.
Cayde is obviously in his motorcycle.
So I would probably notice him before he notices me, right?
Yes, you notice him.
So I'll do that thing. We're going to the same place. I'll like slow down, like try and match speeds,
Yeah.
and do that awkward like stare with like going back and like looking. And I'm sure I have a helmet on because safety. And then as soon as he notices me, I'll do the whole little like finger
And do
gun.
I assume like I can kind of tell like, huh, he looks familiar. Wait, that's Cayde, right?
Yeah,
That's
Okay.
that son of a bitch.
big metal
So I
box.
look at him. And inside my car I go, huh, and I do that old the little finger sleeves going.
Yeah, and then I'll take off and split traffic, and then
And then I get to my taxi. Driver, I'll pay you double if you go faster. You gotta beat that cycle if you can.
yes, yes, yeah. And
Make me-
I'm going for it. I'm splitting traffic.
Ooh, what should I do? You know what? Make me a talk roll with your you have a charisma modifier, correct? With the charisma.
No, I don't.
Well, you don't, but there is a charisma modifier, I'm pretty sure. Go ahead and make me a talk roll
Okay.
to
Oh.
the
What? Which one would I use? Strength, dexterity.
Charisma.
Give me strength. Give me
no
strength.
charisma.
Talking with strength. Perfect.
Oh. Yeah.
The driver looks at you and goes, "Sir, I have to follow a speed limit." In the
I'll pay you
meantime,
5 times the amount.
okay. Make me the same roll again. Add to yourself a +2. In the meantime, Cayde, I need you to make a piloting check. When you were doing tell me how you're doing the fingering guns. The finger guns. Oh my goodness, the fingering guns sound completely different.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
That's a
that
South
sounds
Park
nice.
song.
I would have taken whichever hand. Usually, right hand's throttle, so it'd be left hand.
Mhm.
Would have just been like do a wink under the visor. He probably couldn't see it, but I did it anyways, and then finger gun, and then back on, and then accelerate, split traffic.
Make me a piloting check with your dexterity -1, please.
Okay.
Gene,
So
as you tell the guy, I will give you 5 times the amount of money. You see in the rearview mirror, you see his eyes just sparkle, and he steps on the gas.
Wow.
Goddamn, Cayde, Jesus Christ! Didn't realize you were this powerful in my game. We're gonna have to nerf you. Fuck.
I have a +2 to dexterity.
We're gonna have to nerf. Sorry guys. Cayde gets hit by asteroids and
Yeah, just one
It's-
solemn, small baseball-sized asteroid.
Yeah.
like,
Right to
Just
the
goes right
spine,
in, like-
cripples you.
yeah.
Become a paraplegic. Your dexterity goes down to like a -4.
All right, the both of you. Actually, no. I will make the checks for my boy. Cayde,
Little do you people know,
You're
Vin
going to
Diesel's
make
my
a pilot?
driver.
you're going to make another pilot with dexterity. Straightforward. No additives. No minuses.
Okay. Dex. Bonk. Oof. Better.
Give me a second.
Little do you know, this fucking cab driver has a +7.
What
He actually presses a button and there's like this like snow barricade thing that comes up, and he
Oh my
just
god,
starts
he's got
pushing.
he's got the snow piercer on the front of it.
No, literally snow piercing, and then the back of the car just molds about, and this giant jet engine comes out.
He looks back to Gene. He goes,
like
"Remember
Men in
that
Black."
little red button? Push the little red button."
Red button.
Yeah.
Fuck. And immediately that's as soon as you said that, immediately that song came to my head.
Yeah.
Fuck. I fucking hate you.
I left my home in Norfolk, Virginia. That was so good. So good.
Cade's in the back, like not buckled in, like on the roof.
Yeah. Promised Land is
I mean,
such a
not
good song.
You
to
mean,
freak
yeah, you
out
mean
to.
Gene.
Yeah, Gene.
Gene's just flying around in the back like he's in a tumble dryer.
Yeah.
Kate
That's
comes
so
out fine. Gene has -10 hit points. He's been hit by the cancer beam.
Yeah.
I really want to watch that movie now after this.
Yeah.
Right?
The cab
I
driver.
just want to watch that scene. I just want to. Yeah, he just rips his face off, Mission Impossible style.
Elvis is not dead. He just went home.
Oh, Lee Jones, is that you?
I'm just using this as a template. Don't judge me.
I like to think that when you're not using it as the actual character, that is your actual stats that you're putting in.
So
it's Aldebrecht.
the start of the race begins. For as Cade is weaving in and out of traffic, he's. I imagine you're constantly like looking to the side to make sure like there's no taxi cab approaching you behind.
Mm-hmm. Well, probably I would.
Hold on a second. He wouldn't even like think that I would be racing him in a car.
Yeah, I was just like, hey, I'll see you there.
Cade's just styling, and then suddenly he just hears, and weaving in and out of traffic as well, but less aligned and more like almost plowing other drivers off the road, like those old Russian
getting
street
really
racing
close.
videos.
Yeah.
He's just like brutally pushing his way through traffic. He's a cab driver. Go ahead and make me another one, Mr. Kid.
Fire 0, Dex, bonk. That intimidates me, and I'm like, oh fuck. Oh, he's closing in.
As you start to frantically like try and regain your position, you start almost like clipping by cars.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting rather dangerous. And meanwhile, this cab driver is now caught up to you. Like as you look to the side, you notice the car you're about to weave next to is a taxi cab, and the driver's just staring at you. Mean mugging you.
Like, is he doing the evil Luigi?
Payday.
Yeah, he's doing the evil Luigi at you.
Perfect.
I don't Luigi
Make me another one, please.
Okay.
Oh boy. Mamma mia, this is a good race.
Now you guys are toe and toe again.
Oh my gosh.
Now, like you're finally like nah, fuck this. Like this is now combat time. Like now I'm
ready to like I'm all in.
But as much as you're like weaving in and out of traffic, every time that you get past like into an area where there's no traffic left, it's just this car. It's just this guy right next to you, like driving on the shoulder and coming back in, and just like every time the driver can, he's looking at you and just like, yeah.
All right,
One more time.
I throw a grenade. I'm just kidding.
Good, Jim. I was actually worried. Fuck.
Drop now, throw a grenade.
That's close.
All right.
Pulling away.
You suddenly traffic gets too thick for him, and you start pulling away from him. But yes. Wait. Oh, fuck. I just completely screwed that up. There we go. Cool. One more. One
Okay.
more, and you win the race, Cayde.
Let's see. Using all my good rolls.
Then let me win, man. Let me win.
Oh,
And again, as like the end of traffic comes and you see the Paso in the foreground, you notice that you are pulling farther ahead as more and more traffic appears that you're easily able to weave in and out of. But as you pull off to the port, to get back to the ship, you notice the driver drifts in and like almost perfectly as you're pulling your bike onto the loading ramp, almost perfectly gets the back door lined up with the loading ramp and just stops. Almost 100% perfect. He's a little misaligned, but other than that, he'd be getting top scores at the Olympics.
right.
He then looks back.
I'd like to think that he does that Bruce Willis car scene where he like kicks the
Step out of it. Yes.
Yeah, steps out. He's like, get out of here. Like kicks Gene out. Yeah.
No. As he pulls up, he looks to Eugene in the back seat and he goes, "That'll be 500 credits, sir."
I look at him. I'm like, that was some fantastic driving. Here's 2,000 credits.
As you give him the credits, he gives you a card and he's like, "Here you go, sir."
Hold on. I'm trying to jack off correctly. Give me a minute.
What the fuck?
Nope, that's you. Never mind.
I mean, yeah, I give him the 2,000 credits. And right before I leave, I'm like, remember. Actually, you said he gave me his card. What else? Sorry, I interrupted you there.
Yeah, so like as you give him the 2,000 credits, he gives you like he reaches forward, opens the glove box, pulls out like a set of cards, takes one out and hands it to you. And he's like, "Anytime you need a driver, you let me know. Best damn driver on this planet."
I'm like, hell yeah, you are. Grab the card and I just head on out.
Okay. Yeah, as you get out of the car, Cayde, what are you doing, buddy? How are you
I'd
gonna glow?
be waiting for him, kind of like out of breath, because I'm like having to pull the bike every which way and adrenaline's going. I'd take the visor off and see Gene walking. I'm like, holy shit, man! Who's your driver?
I grab his card and look at the name.
God damn
Baby.
it! Stop making me roll names.
It's Baby Driver. Everybody knows his first
Yes.
name is Baby, last name
No,
Driver.
fuck that.
Yes.
Is it
only
Paul
sa-
Walker at a 10th?
it just says the transporter on it.
Yes.
Damn, is that you? Oh my.
His name is Eric Fatima.
Oh, it's kind of
Eric.
boring. I'm disappointed.
Hey, we should see if he wants a job. He could be useful. Man, he was keeping up with me and I was breaking all sorts of laws. Speaking of which,
I mean, I can ask, but we should you should probably double check with the captain.
I'm gonna get back inside. I'm probably pretty recognizable with the giant fucking gun case strapped to my back, all hillbilly like, and I'm gonna go inside and go look at my new toy.
Mighty bit suspicious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'll be in there, and I pull the bike in,
Yeah.
and then unload, and then go back to the engineering workshop.
Okay.
And then
And I go. Oh,
I was gonna say before Gene comes back, I guess I go to my room, grab set the rifle down in the engineering workshop, and then go back and grab the other one off of the wall. It's probably like leaned up near the door, the light machine gun. And as Gene's coming in with his bags, I'm like, hey, I shot this gun once. It kicked a little bit too hard for me. I don't think I got the mass to stand behind it. You might want to see if you could shoot it, because you're a big, strong guy. And it's, if you want it, it's the Kurokawa light machine gun. So it's a burst rifle, and you need to use strength for it.
Oh,
So
much
if that-
obliged. I'll
if
give it a
that helps,
try.
Yeah. Check it out.
This is where Gene just starts becoming Rambo.
I mean, that's how I think it is. It's like a belt-fed.
It's never over.
No.
It does a shit ton of damage, but it's not very good for my character.
I'll transfer the stancer, the what you call it, the item over to him in his
Okay.
inventory later. Perfect.
I
got
can
that.
let you know if you're gonna shoot it. I'll let you know what the stats are, though.
Okay. Anything else you want to do, Cade?
Unbox the gun and I guess like clean the manufacturing oil off and get familiar with it until we are leaving
Okay.
and ready
Okay.
for game plan.
Gotta get it. Mr. Captain. What you've been in the ship by yourself most of the day. What are you doing, buddy?
Well, after the gun like modification and de-identification is all done with it, putting it back into my body arsenal. I will be ahead of time. I will have gone back into ye olde VR suite, and I've called in Aurora to like do her hologram thing where she's the like a person in front of me.
Yep.
Right? And I'm gonna at Aurora. You are the autopilot for this, right? Like you have full capabilities to pilot the ship, or is that a separate AI?
No, sir, that is me.
All right. I'm gonna ask you if you have the potential to do some things, and then you just tell me yes or no, and then we will figure out your role in getting Aldebrecht back. Fair enough?
Understood, sir.
Perfect. Are you able to potentially, if need be, evade any sort of offensive that we might encounter on your own? Say if like there was no crew on here, you'd be able to skirt around a bit.
I'd be able to both pilot the ship and man the guns as well.
All right, that takes care of two. Well, okay, so here's the thing. We've got the vehicle exit bay at the front of the ship, right?
Yes, sir.
Where is the sand thrower located?
Sand thrower is located underneath the carriage of the main vessel. There's a few
Perfect.
armor plates that shift about to reveal the gun to itself.
All right, and then that can fire towards the front of the ship itself.
It can fire at any direction except at the ship itself. There's targeting parameters I can't.
Of course.
Disobey.
Self-sabotage, yeah. All right, perfect. When we get to where we're going, what's it called? The Falcon Array, I think is what Ed called it last night. Shrine Island. Anyways, when we get there, I'm going to have you keep us floating roughly about 60 feet above where we're going to be at. And I would like for you to leave the vehicle exit bay open. Right? I don't want you to just start offloading all the ordnance from the ship onto this place. We don't want to do that. We're not looking for a full frontal assault. But if I give you the word, we can still communicate while I'm on surface level, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to need you to hold your position when we get there. And then when I give you the word, if need be, I may ask you to launch some air to surface projectiles, preferably using the sand thrower. We don't really need the particle beam to do all that. I don't. That scares me. Anyways, that's a very scorched earth policy that I hope we don't have to worry about, right? But I will need you to be ready and be constantly, what's the word? Scanning for any sort of radioactivity or even on like some sort of radar to see if we have incoming ships that are not friendly or not obviously friendly. And if they do engage with you while we are down on the surface, I will ask you to so this ship is fitted with amphibious operations, right? Does that mean that we are able to actually submerge underwater?
Yes, sir. If need be, I can submerge myself underneath the water as long as all entrances and exits are closed.
Perfect. In the event that we do run into some sort of situation where we need to make ourselves scarce, I'll want you to close up the ship and put yourself underwater. We should also have sensor masking, which isn't perfect, but should allow us to go relatively undetected unless they're actively looking for us. So that will be what your role is. Ordnance if we need it for scorched earth policy against the shrine and any combatants that we encounter. Evasive maneuvers if we are engaged. And if it seems like it's going to get too hairy, you'll be then asked to submerge yourself underwater until at which point we can contact you and tell you to come back up. Sound good?
Understood, sir.
Excellent. Other than that, I think it's about time to get the rest of the crew together for the final details of said mission.
All right. With that, you see our hologram disappear.
And then compad for the intercom for the shipwide. Well, seems as though Mr. Bradley has come on back. So everybody meet in the VR room. We're going to go over this one last time, and then we are going to head out. And then I'll send a text to Jet being like, hey, meet over here ASAP so we can go over this.
Okay. Yeah. You get a text back after about half a minute from Jet that just says, I'll bring the crew over.
All right. And we're all going to convene. Everybody can convene in the VR suite.
Mr. Fafnir, my old friend. It is now afternoon time. You have woken up, my friend. You've just gotten the notification from the captain to meet in the VR suite. What are you going to do?
Did you say my name, voice in my head?
Yes, I said Fafnir.
Faf's gonna rise up. Slept again. Hear that? That's his trilling sound on his device. VR suite it is. As he's gonna put his clothes on and head out his shuttle door.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll head to the VR suite.
All right. Julyen, are you already in the VR suite?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Who are you? Cayde and June, are you guys already in the VR suite?
Yep.
Fafnir, as you enter, you see both of these, all of these fine men in front of you.
All these boys, and I don't see a cracker in the middle.
Gross.
Yeah, he's just gonna get with the group.
All right. I'm just waiting on the rest of the crew. And then we'll go over everything as a nice refresher for what everybody's supposed to do.
I know I want to introduce Ed, but I also don't want to.
No, don't do it.
Mike Singer!
No.
You have a
Don't
visitor.
do it.
But yeah, so after about 15 minutes, you see Jet and his crew pop in to the VR suite. We're waiting on you, Captain.
One sec. I am consulting with gods at the moment.
Artificial intelligence.
The gods have spoken.
How do I fix this?
Oh, but all
I'm trying to read
right.
her lips, but I can't.
Is oh, sorry. Julian's eyes unroll from the back of his head.
His body was shaking the entire time.
Yeah,
There's
he was
a
like doing
splotch
some
on the front of his pants.
slight like cheek convulsions and all that shit going on.
He's remembering.
You see him like open his hands. He's like, "You take the red pill."
He's about to pop.
No.
He's about to pop.
All right, so everybody's here. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, everyone's there.
All right,
So
cool.
far, yeah.
So here we are. We're gonna launch as soon as we're done with this. First and foremost, the crew from the Bebop Enterprises, I believe, is what Cayde called them.
Catchy.
Oh, we don't give a fuck, do we?
Yeah. I'm gonna have for y'all. You guys are gonna be our first line of defense against law enforcement. So when the cops show up, because they will, it's only a matter of time. I'm gonna need y'all to lead them on a wild goose chase away, as many as you can. If you gotta fire guns, fire them, but don't fire them at the officers. Fire them into the ground or into the water, anywhere around there. It would seem that there's a number of islands located. What is it, like a few hundred kilometers, or is it like thousands?
It's a few thousand kilometers.
All right.
Like, this is the south pole of this land.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Of this planet.
And in that case, I'm gonna need you to get them to trace a ring around this island far enough away to where we're gonna be completely uninterrupted as possible while this is happening. Don't leave the atmosphere unless you absolutely have to. And then if you do have to, make yourself scarce. If you guys got a spike drive, I would like to meet up. After this, we're gonna end up going back to Bismarck Space. So if you need to get out fast, then head on over to Bismarck Space and we'll meet you at Navandir. That's in Bismarck Space, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll meet you on Navandir if we get separated.
Understood.
Until then, you'll follow us as soon as we come out, and then I'd like for you to kind of give us a little bit of space until then, as we're re-entering the atmosphere. I'd like for you guys to be the first, like I said, line of defense. And that's all I need from you guys. If this mission's successful, I'll give you that $1.5 million from my own personal pocket, and then we can talk about we'll talk about the more permanent bringing you on and all of that we discussed last night. Dr. Fafnir.
Yes, sure.
Again, I know we discussed it yesterday, but your primary goal is going to be transportation and making sure that we all stay alive. When we get to Shrine Island, we'll hover above about 60 feet or so, at which point you'll take the time to teleport me, Cayde, Jean, Mao, and Ruach, as well as yourself, from the ship to the ground. If anything goes awry during that, and we need to get to and or from Natasha, you'll be on backup teleportation. Assuming that we don't need your help, Natasha, immediately, I'm going to have you stay with Cayde. Cayde is going to be remaining on the ship at the very end of it, in the vehicle exit bay, and he's going to have his sights trained on where we're going to be hopefully meeting this sage. if we need him to come down, either Fafnir or Natasha are going to be the ones to bring him down. If it is Natasha, bring him down and then get the hell out of Dodge, come back up to the ship. Should anything happen to Fafnir, you're the one keeping us alive. Understood?
Natasha nods her head.
All right. Dr. Fafnir. Now.
That'll be taxi driver Fafnir.
Well, it'll be
Put
Doctor.
all
if any
hands
of
and
us are
legs
getting...
inside of the vehicle.
Exactly. And should anybody lose hands or legs,
I can forcefully make your body regenerate them at much pain to yourself.
Yes, of course. That's perfect. Now, what I don't need is us to try to persuade this sage to any sort of fornication or otherwise from anybody who might be feeling a little out of sorts when we go down there. All we want to do is go down, put a nice big smile on our faces, and ask for our pilot back. It's up to her if she wants to take things to fisticuffs. So let's remember we're trying to be diplomatic.
So don't
first.
exacerbate things. Got it.
I appreciate that very much. So, Gene, you and I are going to be the two that are going to meet with her directly. I want you there because I want you close, because you're the up close guy. I'm the mouth, and if I get hit in the mouth, I'm not going to be able to do my job very well, right? That's where you come in.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now, I don't want you to go flying off the cuff all of a sudden, drawing guns and, you know, thinking that people are going to start backstabbing you like the last time.
Hoorah.
Hoorah, exactly. But if things come to blows, I'm going to need you to kind of, well, come to blows.
Number 5.
Yep, that is also a thing that happens. Ruach. Ruach's in the VR suite this time, right?
Army of one.
Yeah. Ruach is on the suite with you guys.
Ruach, if the shit
Yes,
hits
sir.
the fan, that's when you'll come in handy. I assume that you can use at least 4 of those appendages that you've got as weapons, right?
I am good with gun.
You're good with gun.
And axe. And punch.
And axe and punch?
Yes.
Perfect. Well, I hope that what you were working on last night, you definitely put in the double time hours and have whatever weaponry you were making last night. Ready. Mao.
Yes, sir.
Can you teleport?
Nah, I would never train in that. That was June's school stuff.
All right. Should anything happen and shit go south, I'm gonna need you to do your best to get the fuck up into the middle of battle as fast as you can with them fancy blades of yours.
Got it.
Perfect. So you just be ready. Don't fire at the hip, but be ready. Now, hopefully we can see Al before anything else happens. And if that happens, you try to, talk him into just walking over close to us, all right? We're going to drag his ass off this island kicking and screaming if we have to, okay?
Yeah, he nods.
All right. Once this mission's over, don't forget, members of Bismarck employ, we will have one last talk about whether or not you all want to continue the mission on this ship with this crew. But everybody get to your stations. Cayde, you go hit the cockpit with Mao. Mao, this will be his last little bit of getting used to this ship, just in case. And then when we get there, we will all meet in the vehicle exit bay. Except for, Bebop Enterprises, you guys will be doing your thing. Anyways, all right. Let's go get Al back. And then that's his time to go.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, everyone starts leaving the chambers. As they leave, Ed looks at you, Cayde, and gives a 2-finger half like wave, half like peace sign.
Okay.
He goes, Cayde.
Oh God.
Cayde.
Why do you do that?
I had to do it.
You always do that sometimes, and I hate it.
We have to go get the sage before she does bad things.
Yes, I know that. You don't gotta say it like that, damn it. Come on, get your head in the game.
Netflix.
Hey, you guys. Head's just sloth now.
Are you guys?
God damn.
Thanks, Netflix.
I had to do
It's
that.
terrible.
I had to do it at least
Terrible.
once.
Shame on you, Netflix. Shame on you.
But yeah, they all leave the ship. And yeah, everyone else leaves the room except for the PCs. What are you guys doing?
I'm heading up to the cockpit to get ready. First time I've been up in yonder, so I follow Mal and take a look around.
So yeah, where are your plugs again? For
They're on my spine.
They're on your spine. Okay. So yeah, Mal is walking you through. He shows you where his plugs are. His plugs range from like smallest diameter at the top, like near the base of his neck, and they go down about the same ways that yours does. How many plugs did you get? Did you get the full pilot package, or did you just get the basics?
I went with the full kit and caboodle.
Okay. So yeah, like he's helping you like remove your shirt and like showing you like, all right, this is where you sit, and when you're ready to plug in, like you just press this button on the chair, it should jack you right in. This is my old chair, so I'm gonna have to get used to Al's chair, which is kind of weird, but that's a good beginner's chair right there. And then once we're plugged in, it'll be weird at first. I promise you this.
Well, it'll be weird that you just took my shirt off and jacked me in without buying me a drink.
Suddenly asteroids fall and the ship explodes.
Just wait till he jacks you off, man.
You have to come up with a different like insta kill instead of meteors. It's getting old. I'm sorry, but it's getting old.
The moon crashes into your ship
It's
and
just a
destroys
singularity.
you and the planet at the same time.
Careful. That's the plot of Moonfall, which is in theaters now.
Copyright.
We don't want to get.
Which is in theaters now.
We don't want to get canceled. Okay, let's relax.
Then just do the plot of like Don't Look Up.
I mean, the moon can't fall. There's no gravity.
Oh, that's what.
But yeah,
amateur.
yeah, like he's like, once you get in, it's going to be very weird at first because you're not only going to be feeling your thoughts, you're going to be feeling the thoughts of the AI, and not to mention your senses are going to go berserk. You will no longer be you. You will be the ship. As weird as that sounds
fucking sweet.
It's even weirder once everything starts popping up. I'll be there. I'll try to walk you through it, but mind melding this way is a bit weird, especially with the amateur.
Hey, I played Star Sox 6429.
Star Socks.
It's just Star Fox, but it's just hand puppets.
Get him, Socks. Do a barrel roll.
It's a new big head mode.
It's the worst Jim Henson creation.
Yeah.
Oh God, why does this? Oh,
Okay.
what have we done? But yeah, so he's like, wait, Julyen, how soon did you want to take off? Like right away?
Oh yeah, it's go time, baby.
Yeah. So he's walking you through getting the AI set up. He's trying to give you like piloting controls. He's trying to give you a quick crash course, but most of the stuff he's going through is stuff you kind of learned in VR. Like a few things he's telling you different, but for most of it, he's going through step by step. And then he goes, "Whenever you're ready, just plug in."
All right, I plug in.
All right. Make me a physical and a mental save.
Mental save. Physical save.
For a moment, your senses go completely dark. You don't feel anything. For just an instant, you question if you are real. Before suddenly you feel sight, and then as you open your eyes again, your view is now the front camera of the forwardmost part of the ship. As you like start to regain your senses, you feel like let's say that your body feels cold. And then you hear, it sounds very muffled at first, like he's almost underwater. Then you hear over the radio, like it sounds almost staticky, but it also sounds like it's underwater. You hear Mao's voice go, You good to go? I'm not going to have you puking all over my chair, am I?
I don't know. Am I puking? I feel like I'm a metal entity.
Yeah, you're fine. Fucking
Okay.
jokesters, God damn it.
No, this is quite cerebral. I mean, have you ever had a dream when you're awake and you're not sure if the dream was real because you're still kind of awake, but it was like hallucination?
I'm going to start the engines now.
Do it.
You're going to feel your body heat up. Oh. It's not your actual body.
Oh.
Just remember, you are with the ship now.
Oh, I feel it. Oh, it's getting so warm. It's so hot. Hot and hot and ready.
I haven't started the engines yet. Please stop this.
Oh.
I will talk to the captain and get you removed from the cockpit, I swear.
I'm so ready for this, Mao. You have no idea. I've trained 2 weeks to do this. I am ready. I can do it.
You feel a digital face palm. And then after a moment, you feel warmth begin to ignite from what you assume is your heart. Like it feels like your stomach is starting to burn up as you hear a dull roar. He goes, all right, engines are mainlining right now. We're ready for takeoff.
That's nice. Feels like my body's covered in a nice warm blanket. Is my body covered in a nice warm blanket?
No, you are in the chair.
Oh. All right,
I'm ready. Take off on your command. I'm ready to assist. Make me a piloting check.
Oops,
please.
Not initiative.
You initiate combat.
Why were you just so ready to do that one?
I don't know. Because it's right above skills, and I just clicked it. Pilot, go.
Oh no, I'm accidentally shooting everything. Oh shit.
Dexterity?
No. Just pilot with intelligence.
Okay. At least that's a 0.
Oh boy. Give me a second here.
Can't be as bad as that time when Aldebrecht tried to fucking drive a truck.
Shut the fuck up. We don't talk about that.
Like Austin Power gets it stuck.
Yeah, so your first time in the ship, it takes a bit to get used to, but eventually, like, Mao starts, where you start faltering, where, like, it's different trying to run through the normal piloting check with the VR implants and the new perspective. In the previous VR simulations, they didn't have this. It was just you piloting a ship. This is completely different than that. So as you start like faltering and you like in the heat of the moment, you're forgetting to do, oh fuck, I forgot to like do this. And as soon as like you think about it, Mao's lifting up the landing gear and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you just hear, I've got your back, don't worry.
All right, we got this. Let's go.
Make another piloting check with a +2. Now that you've got Mao assisting you. Same thing, intelligence.
Fuck. Much better.
Yeah, you start taking you lift off. As you start lifting off, Mao's like, "You got this under control," and you're like, "I think I got this." He starts calling radio towers and getting clearances for liftoff, and then by the time that you're actually starting to lift off from the landing pad, he's got everything clear, and he's like, "We're good to go. Course is punched. Just follow the track." With your vision, you now see like almost like a video game indicator at the top of the screen pointing you where to go. It's just an arrow that's just pointing forward. And it's like, we're just going to take a small path. I'm going to get used to flying the Aurora Illiad, and then once you're ready, we'll actually do the proper thing.
Okay, let's hit it.
Okay, make me one more pilot check with intelligence or wisdom, whichever one is your best.
Pilot. Still +2 or no?
Still with a +2.
Okay. Ooh,
That's
baby.
a fucking crit, my guy.
That's a crit. That's a crit.
What is your pilot's out of 1 right now?
It's out of 1. Yeah.
As you start, like, as you go through this like more or less training course, you start doing it with ease. Everything that you were learning in the VR session is coming straight back to you. Raise that pilot check to a +2 now.
Shit! I did it in real life. I did too. That was sick.
Now that you have flown over the passo, he's like, and we're done. Proper course is inlaid. We just have to follow it. We've got 2 hours of cruising time. I'll keep eyes on the radar.
All right.
As he says,
hey Mal, thanks, man. You're a good guy. Thanks for having my back.
Hey, we're getting my friend. You're gonna be protecting us. So,
yeah. Well, hey, still, just know this is fun for me. This is exciting. I've never done nothing like this. This is a lot different, and I'm glad you're here to, make sure I didn't muff it up too bad, So thanks.
Listen, you're doing better than some of the pilots in our old squad. You should have seen. Al will never tell you this. First time he did this, jacked into a ship, puked all over the floor.
Just wait till you hear about June.
Oh.
You fuck.
All right. Well, I'm locked in.
So yeah, you guys, everyone else, you have 2 hours to kill. Mal comes over. You hear Mal's voice over the main speaker. We've got 2 hours until we reach destination. Radar towers look clear for the most part. I do have our friends of the Bebop picked up. You guys have 2 hours to kill. Everyone else. Codex, you have 2 hours. What are you doing, buddy?
Excellent. I'm sending out a text message to Lady Kurokawa, telling her we have just taken off. If there's any assistance in that she can give us, because she had said that she would try to make them look elsewhere.
Yeah.
I'm giving her our course, the one to exit the atmosphere and then re-enter the atmosphere closer to.
Yeah.
Gave her that information and told her thank you in advance. And then whether she responds or not, that's out of his wheelhouse. He is getting ready, walking over to the vehicle exit bay. The takeoff was a little rocky. He kind of like braced himself against the wall and was like,
yeah,
that was Cayde. And then he like, when we actually like took off, started flying smooth, he was like, that was probably Mao. And then starts making his way to the vehicle exit bay. I know we got 2 hours, but he's like, he's ready to go get his mans. Question. The vehicle exit bay. Is there like I doubt it, but is it like fucking rappel like loops and shit for like lowering down like cordage for like old school like
you don't like it doesn't look like it's necessarily made for rappelling, but like you make me a notice check.
All right. Works for
I'm gonna
me.
say that someone was sloppy, but we'll see.
It is what it is. I mean,
notice check with intelligence or wisdom. Either
or whiz. I'll get the whiz. I take the whiz. Yeah. I get the whiz. I don't. What are you talking about, man? Notice, wisdom. Fuck out of here with all that. You
think that the control, the hydraulic mechanisms that lower the door, that lower the landing bay door, are you're not too sure if they're too big or if they're too small to for a
rope to hang off of.
Around. Yeah. So you're not 100% sure there.
Well, there's that. We don't have any parachutes, do we? Just in case. I mean, well, never mind. Never mind. We're only going to be 60 feet. You're not popping a parachute in 60 feet. You're just going to jump and die.
Yeah, if you do, it's still going to hurt as much as you drop it straight down.
Like, yeah, he's getting... Julian's getting his nerves going because he's like, all right. He's getting his talking points together of how he's going to approach this sage. He's just kind of like pep talking himself out. He's like, all right.
Yeah, he's doing the drive home. All right, I'm gonna have to yell at someone. I just gotta practice right now.
Exactly. So he's like, all right, yep. This is all good. This is all fine. Here we go. Blah blah blah. And then that's he's just gonna be like in the ready stance. He's got his hidey hole pistol. He's got like his regular shitty pistol on his hip.
Yeah.
Like just looking as casual as possible, but pacing, smoking, and a little bit of sweat on his brow for the entirety of the 2 hours. He's got the jitters. And that's it.
Okay. Gene, you have 2 hours to kill. Takeoff just started and it was very rough, but now as you guys are going, it seems smooth. What do you do, buddy?
That is a very good question.
Yeah.
So I'm in my cabin. We're not doing anything. I flip my phones. I go through some pictures. Looking for my sister.
No,
and that picture's looking very inviting. But then I close my phone. So
we're related only by blood.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm like, it's been a good minute since I talked to anyone in this godforsaken ship. Let me talk to the captain. Trying to see, let me go first talk to the captain. So I head out and I go straight to the captain.
Do you know where the captain is?
Nope, but I'm figuring it out. I'm just gonna walk blindly and see who I meet across the way. It's like an adventure, kids.
Make me a notice check with intelligence.
All right. You kids remember Blue's Clues? Can be that.
Yeah.
Okay, with intelligence. And surprisingly,
whose jizz-stained handprint is on the refrigerator?
Yeah, in no time. You you're trying to recall where the captain usually is, and you start you're like cabin, not there. Where else does he go? Sometimes he goes to Ruach. I'll go check there. You see the captain in the back of the ship, in the front of the ship.
And Ruach's there?
Ruach is engineering.
Okay, so I spot him like, Captain, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Just getting everything ready, trying to mind my P's and Q's. What you got, Gene?
So, I ran into Cayde just a few hours ago, and I was wondering, how in need are we of a getaway driver?
Well, before, Ms. Vernal was the one who was the best at piloting land vehicles. With her gone, that means that there's a spot to fill. I don't know how proficient Cayde is with them, but he has been working on learning how to do this ship, piloting this ship. So I don't know what the transfer is for that. But technically speaking, we don't have a person who is like the guy for land vehicles. Why do you ask?
Well, Cayde decided, me and Cayde, how do I put this? We decided it'd be a great idea to do a race while he was on his bike and I was in a cab. I paid the guy a lot of money and he did a pretty good job.
All right. Well, I'm glad you found a friend. You want to hire him on or something? Or that's what I assume you're asking me.
Yeah, I'll give him a call, see if it's something he wants to do.
Yeah, that'd be fine. We'll just end up meeting him somewhere. I mean, we're gonna be wanting to get the hell out of here real fast. So, you want to bring him on board? What do you think he should be getting paid to just like be our driver?
Well, if anything, give him a good starting wage. You know, test the ropes, see if he's actually worth it. And if he is.
Like 20 credits? I think that's pretty high end in this game, right?
Yeah,
like for
right.
Space Master? Isn't
Yeah.
20 credits per day?
Per like hour or whatever? Is that?
Yeah. 20 credits is actually pretty damn good wage.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
we can afford it.
Yeah, we can afford it. I just, just want to make sure that we're being fair. Yeah, see if he's got anything else other than just being a driver. Anything to kind of help round out the team or anything like that. But if you think he's a good fit, yeah, let's do an extensive background check on him.
You got
make
it.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not
I'm gonna
opposed
get
to
on there right now. By the
Excellent.
way,
Yeah.
be careful when you smoke because there are some side effects.
Gene, you're like 20 something, right?
26, yeah. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Memory's pretty bad these days.
Don't worry, man. I had emphysema once. Emphysema, bronchitis, whole 9 yards. Nanobots, man, they're fucking amazing. We don't really have to worry about fucking cigarette cancer
That machine
anymore, man.
shit don't touch my skin, boss. I don't deal with technology that way.
Then you should probably stop smoking them big ass fucking cigars.
An
all
arm
the time.
appears around his shoulders. I like the cut of your jib, son. You know I can make your body regrow your lungs, right? Just this very simple process of you paying me money.
How would you like instant cancer, son?
Ah, Dr. Fafnir, perfect. He was just explaining to me the side effects of smoking and I assume the associated cancers with them. And I mean, me personally, I've got nanobots flowing all throughout my body, man. I'm damn near just a robot, so I don't really have to worry about that.
More about my voice.
The only side
I'm
effect
stuck with this shit now.
The only side effect of smoking there, son, is owing me 500 credits.
And he's reasonable too. Hey, Fafnir, are you getting henchmen? I didn't see anybody else walk on.
You know, I found that collecting henchmen seems to be a more delicate process than I assumed it to be.
Oh, you want some? Do you need help with that, or like I just thought you were like henchman time, and then you would be bringing people back.
You know, I thought the same, Captain. I thought the same.
Huh.
I've resorted to handing out flyers in the more poor districts.
Oh yeah. I mean,
his way of saying he fucked up.
By the way, Captain, may I print out flyers to post in the poor districts?
I mean, that's your deal. You want to?
All right. Next question. How do I print out flyers? I'm not good with these machines.
Well, okay. So we all have like these comm pads, right? It's like it's like a replica of the like incredibly inferior Apple products from way back in the day. You know, the ones that use those fucking shitty lightning cables that the UEF people love. Yeah, disgusting. We got ones like those, but we also like to use the Microsoft Surface 92,000s with the USB-C charger, the clearly superior charging cable. You can draw or whatever with that, and then just ask Aurora to print you off copies. I mean, we got like
Captain, you mean USB-X? USB-C hasn't been used since.
Dude, okay, USB-X is if you want to get all fancy and wireless charging, all that stuff. That's fine. But everybody in the galaxy knows that when USB-C was created, that's actually what started the psychic scream, which gave everybody psionic powers as it is. I mean, Fafnir wouldn't even be who he was without the USB-C cable.
You got that right.
Ah, man, I love
I'm gonna-
USB-C cables.
Roll me a mental save here, real quick, Julyen.
Let's see. All right, mental save.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, shit.
No.
Is that,
shit.
is that
You start,
cancer?
you start to bleed from your nose as you feel like you might be stepping on some ground that you don't know about yet.
You see, this is what I'm talking about. That fucking add the lightning charger. It grew sentience, and that's why fucking UEF bastard pig dog. Anyways,
You
just
know,
ask-
somewhere in the universe, I'm now going to have to make like a giant lightning cable monster.
I sincerely
I
hope
am
you
the
do.
unused lightning cables of yesteryear.
But all objective facts about charging capabilities aside, you just gotta, I mean, put it together on your compads, man. Aurora will print that shit off. I think we got like a Xerox or some shit in the communication suite, stuff like that. You should be fine. Or I mean, you could also pay for billboard space if you really wanted to. Digital displays, shit like that.
No, that actually sounds pretty good, sir.
Yeah.
I will get on that and see who answers first.
Excellent. Well, don't forget, we got like T-minus 1 hour and 57 minutes until we re-enter atmosphere and are there. So game face is on, and be ready. I got a whole bit that I'm gonna try to like disarm her clear like cynicism and paranoia when we get there, and then hopefully that'll open up the doors for being diplomatic.
Made the diplomacy to you, sir. Never had a knack for it myself.
I mean, that's like my whole thing, so I've always had a knack for it.
Now, bribery. If you need to do bribery, you let me know.
As the camera pans to someone else.
Julyen, as you're like, yeah, cool, whatever. You get a text message back from Yuna Kurokawa that just says, I'm pretty sure one of your crew members has already made a distraction for you guys. As she then sends you a video file.
Please don't tell me it's of a casino. This
She replies back,
Oh.
I can't prove shit.
I don't know where this is from, but it's very troubling. We may need to talk. Please watch the video.
all right. I played the AVI file.
The camera is like the video preview is black itself. As you press play on it, it shows an older man talking to a very familiar man.
Oh, God damn it.
As they're talking, the old man grips onto the younger man that looks very reminiscent of someone in your crew. Before suddenly they fall over onto the seat and die. Meanwhile, the younger man leaves the area.
Like Gene and Fafnir would see Julyen just kind of like looking off into the distance, almost like not really paying attention, and you see his eyes just go like wide, his mouth just drop open. Fafnir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Guys, take a drink
What?
of water too, please.
What happened to the old man, Fafnir?
What old man, sir?
The old man that I'm watching keel over in front of you?
Oh, no, he died? What? Anyway, sir, is there anything you want from the kitchen?
Fafnir.
Sir, I'm very broken up about it. I would like not to talk about it anymore.
Fafnir, they know.
It hurts too hard.
Fafnir, they have your picture all over the city. Neo Tokyo is looking for a killer.
Who would care that much over one cancered up old man?
Maybe maybe the one city that has like a no aggression policy.
I was no aggression. Did you see any aggression? I didn't.
Okay. You know what? All right. I'm gonna have to talk to Yuna. She says, and they're looking for a suspicious person who left the scene after an elderly man suddenly keeled over, and his wife, who is quite frantic in the video clip that's circulating the news right now.
Yeah, she should have went too. No one should have separated them.
Oh. All right, we're gonna have to cross that bridge when we come to it, Doc. Okay, so when you said that the henchman thing, is this what you're referring? And he's just got the video on loop. He's just playbacking, like
Just
the
watch
old
it
man
over and
touch
over again.
Fafnir's shoulder and then just like crumple over while the old lady just goes like hands like, and then Fafnir just run.
No, I just kind of walked out.
Oh. Yeah, I see it. This is horrific. I mean, not as horrific as zombies, but uh-oh.
Not as horrific as zombies.
That is kind of a weird thing to say, sir. Oh, because of your incident. Ah, yes.
What? Okay, hold on a sec now. It wasn't my incident. Like,
So you did pee your pants.
no, I didn't. I tried to crawl away from a fight where I was having people try to eat me alive. And then holes were getting blown in Gene. Fucking you and Gene's right there. like Codex is like pointing right to the part where his stomach plug was. He's like, that big ass shotgun put a hole the size of a dinner plate right through fucking Gene. Like,
I now like to imagine that the playback of the memory of Gene getting killed is just that guy in Kung Pao.
yeah.
Like, that's a
what-
clean hole.
That's what we said when it happened.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Like,
I'm not a doctor. or
look
anything,
at that. That's what did he say? He's like, that's
There's
like
not
his
enough
stomach
blood.
plug on the ground back
Yeah,
there.
ground right there.
Guys, I'm right here. I can promise you this. Everything tasted like
Like what?
I
Is she
haven't raised
tasting
her
now? Anyways, Captain, it appears that I've messed up slightly. I shall probably have to stay on the ship. If I could pay maybe this old-sounding person here to hang up these flyers, I would appreciate it.
All right. One,
I think I just need to lay low.
this is not the time for laying low, Doc. We're gonna go and we're gonna confront somebody right now and try to get someone back, and you are playing a key role in that. Unfortunately, you can't hide from this. In this very instance, after this, we're not gonna be on this fucking planet. In fact, we might never be able to allowed to come back to this system. Depending on how far things go, shit. But let's just file that away. We're gonna have to deal with that later.
Yes, sure. I forgive you.
Also, I didn't have a mental breakdown because of the fucking like zombies. I feel like you think that I'm just like all of a sudden pussified because of this. Clearly, you've seen all the zombies and everything weird that defies logic and reality.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Start rubbing your shoulders. It's
Yeah.
been horrible.
Yeah, clearly. I get that 100%. Don't give me cancer, please. He
Oh,
goes,
sir, I can't determine the cancer myself. It's up to me.
but also, I was under psychic duress from that MES fucking concentrated cloud of shit that was in there. I mean, you know, the same shit happened to Gene. He was all paranoid as fuck, and Cayde too. We all had to take that fucking medicine. Shit, I didn't take the medicine.
just like Event Horizon.
What?
I mean,
what the-
you didn't have You didn't have any weird side effects from that?
Me? No.
I saw Satan.
No, that was when you got below a D on your test where I'm from. That's what they subject you to.
Well,
Man.
man.
Make a mental save for me, please.
Hang on. There it is.
I swear, I remember that day very clearly. I saw some fucked up shit in my fucking visions.
See? This is what I'm talking about. Fafnir, fucking Gene's over here. He's just a strong silent type. I mean, I don't understand where this all of a sudden. Oh, Captain Codex had a mental breakdown. The fuck? Natasha told me what you said. That's fucked up.
Mental breakdowns are for
wanted to
children.
die.
I had my last mental breakdown when I was 15, and I never looked back.
Fafnir, as you talk
I feel like that's wrong. I feel like that's very wrong.
Fafnir, as you talk about them subjecting you to this for getting a D or less, you suddenly get a nosebleed, but somehow it doesn't hurt you that badly.
Suppress.
Well, at any rate, man, we got to be getting close soon. Oh shit, it's only like T-minus 1 hour and 56 minutes. This is some bullshit.
It's like T-minus 1 hour and 40 minutes.
Aurora,
Because we're not having any fun. When you have fun, time moves faster.
Aurora, we can't use Spike Drive to go faster, can we? Right now.
Would you like footage on what happens to ships that use Spike Drive in atmosphere, sir?
You know what? I've had enough horrifying reality-ripping events happen in my life.
That's the correct answer, sir.
You know, sir, I'm getting my own AI here soon. I think it'll really help out our crew.
You're getting an AI?
Yes, sir. Having one custom made for me as we speak.
You're having an AI made
That can't
for
be good.
you.
Yes, sir.
That should be illegal.
It is.
Oh, well, yes.
It is. It's highly illegal.
Well, I might just have to stop you right there. Fafnir, you would know it's not an AI, it's a VI. It's a virtual intelligence, not artificial.
He's his AI.
Oh, he's just mislabeling. Okay. Yeah. But yeah. Julyen would be like, that is highly illegal.
Extremely.
You didn't use your name when purchasing this AI, did you?
Oh, don't worry about that, sir. I don't remember my name half the time as it is.
What name did you use?
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's gonna put a target on your back, man.
No, I used some name I just thought of off the back of my head. Gene.
If he fucked up, he could put a target on all our backs. Oh God. Oh no.
Yeah. Well.
I'll figure it out.
Okay, yeah. All right, we're gonna file that one away too. That's fine. I'm just gonna put this under the Fafnir file, and then we'll just have to take care of these one at a time. That
Oh God.
I forget that neither of you really fucks with robots and shit. Yeah. Let me give you a crash course, man. AI are only to be used in general, like military and government use is the only time when they're accepted, and even then they're stringently braked is the term, to where they basically just become a calculator of input output. And to get one that is not like sanctioned is big bad news.
Extreme bad news.
Yeah.
You fucked up.
You see, what I did is I flipped it, sir. You see, I got a whole bunch of parts and items and experimentary gadgetry but I didn't want to know what they are because mystery is the spices lifestyle. So I put it all in the droid and paid for an AI to be pirated inside of it, and I figure I'll just enjoy it when it starts doing things. Not knowing how to stop it.
The camera fades from the crew members as
Julian's
they begin
dumbfound face just
about cancer and AIs.
Gene is also very
Cayde.
complex.
Cayde, as you're following the arrow, like in the top of your vision, it starts pointing up, and you hear Mal go, "All right, we're now going to exit atmosphere. It's going to be a little rough, but I'll try and walk you through most of the processes."
God damn it. Sorry.
just click on
And
piloting.
then you immediately blow up
I don't know why.
a police cruiser.
I'm ready
Have a
to
good
blow
day,
up.
sir.
a
No
police
die.
car. Sorry.
Go ahead and make a piloting skill with the +2 and your intelligence or wisdom, whichever is better.
Well,
As you start like going through the steps, he's telling you, all right, now we need to add more thrust from the rear engines. We're going to start up the nuclear reactor to add more propulsion to it, and then once we get out of atmosphere, we're just going to do a small coast, all engines off. It's going to be very cold for a bit. I'll walk you through it. As you go through, almost perfectly, step by step, as he's telling you to do something, you feel yourself with, like, it almost feels like, the clay pot scene where she's molding the clay and the ghost is helping her.
yeah.
It almost feels like that. Like, as he's telling you, we need to, like...
Mao is my Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Patrick Swayze, man.
Patrick
Yes.
Swayze, whatever.
You fuck.
They're both beautiful.
My Kevin Bacon, you're dead to me. A laser gets shot from a misaligned orbital satellite, and you suddenly blow up, as does the entire ship.
Like how it's
Well, next
misaligned.
campaign. Let's roll characters.
Join us next time for D&D.
As we start the new campaign. No.
It's
But
too
no,
hard
so,
to do Cyberpunk.
Hey, I'd be down to run Cyberpunk 2020. Not red. Red's kind of weird. But anyways, as he guides you through, suddenly, like the atmosphere starts to get darker and darker until it's just completely black, and then you feel what almost feels like weightlessness for just a moment, and then as artificial gravity kicks back in, you notice all the stars around you. And then we cut to black. We'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes for break time. Boop. We are back from our break. Oh my goodness, that transition looks even more beautiful on screen.
Right?
Anyways, last we left off, Cayde was piloting, and you all saw the beauty. He saw the beauty of the stars. As engines go silent, Cayde, you start to feel. You feel like almost like when you're active, when you're not running, but you're awake. It feels like a dull heat is in your body, and you hear Mao go, and we're on standby. We just float until we enter again. Welcome to space in a new front in a new light.
New frontier. You almost said it.
To Bobigo.
Where no one has gone before.
And super dimensional alien beings eat the entire ship. Oh fuck.
All right.
DM
So
fuck up and then blame us.
I am gonna be enjoying this moment, and so I am just going to be quiet and take it all in. And
Okay.
that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Back to the crew that are watching the video of Cancer Beam. That is Fafnir, Gene, Julyen.
Yeah. Julyen turned that shit off. He was just like, all right, well, now I know I've got some things that are probably gonna come back and bite us in the ass. That's fine. It's fine. Right now, we got to keep our heads in the game. We got to go get Al. So, you know, do what you got to do, boys. Gene, Fafnir, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Yes, Captain. So, Gene, you think you could post these flyers up there for me?
No.
I mean, honestly, man, you can just buy some ad space, put it on TVs, radio ads. You don't even have to use your name. Just anonymously do it.
I like Gene better when he had his stomach missing.
I mean, you did. You know what's funny about that, man, is that you did tell him one day that you would be looking down on him when he died, and then like you saved his life.
Fucked up, sir. I've gone soft.
Yeah,
Gone soft in my middle age.
Yeah, and if I may be honest with you, I think I might kill him one day.
Well, let's save that aggression. I like where your heads are at, and you guys are all ready and amped up and ready to go do what you got to do. Now, let's save that for just in case we run into any more, I don't know, other fucking MES zombies. Can we all agree?
He's out of his mind, right? Like, he's saying this to a doctor who will save his life. Like, I'm the only person who can save his life. He's lost it. He's fucking lost it.
There are plenty of better doctors in the fucking goddamn galaxy.
You see Tombstone scoot on by.
Damn it, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, Doc, you know we got Natasha and we have a medbot. Like, all I'm saying,
he's fucking lost it.
You're
and
our
we
best.
have the medbot do the R2D2 scream.
You may be our best hope, Doc. But I mean,
all right, all right. You're right. You're right. Okay. We shall see. As he walks off menacingly, rubbing his hands together.
I'm sure that we won't have any Scott Tenormans happening after that exchange. Gene, you might want to go armor up. I don't know, get some knuckles on or whatever the hell you need to be ready. Look presentable, but also, somewhat intimidating, but not too intimidating.
You got it.
Thanks.
Yep, that's it for me. I'm gonna go put on that wrestler suit from Spider-Man.
There you go.
Bone sauce ready. Had to do it.
Oh, dude, that's fucking perfect. Yeah, and then Julyen.
I just need someone to grab one of those tinfoil saws and do that.
Jesus Christ. Julian's just gonna wait until it's go time.
Okay. Dr. Fafnir, is there anything you want to do?
He'd buy the ad space. Looking for fearless heroes. Down on your luck. Looking for some adventure. I ran out of kidneys to sell. Come on down and call Faffy.
Jesus.
And then, fine print at the bottom. If you are a police officer, you may not call Faffy. If you have priorities, mental,
All places.
I love the fine text, the speed read of the fine text underneath.
Yeah. All attendants are subject to cancer.
If you do not,
if you already have cancer,
it's a medical experiment.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you're making ads. Okay.
And they're but all the things that are in bold are money, adventure, one time only, family, only two.
Mark that off on the bingo, boys.
Yeah.
Money. And then he posts that, and then it says we're leaving soon, right?
Dude, we've already left.
You're in atmosphere right now.
Oh,
you're out of atmosphere.
Oh, you mean the planet? We've exited the planet atmosphere, but we haven't left the system yet. We got to do our thing, and then we're gonna boogie on out after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it says like whenever I'd be back on the planet. Or like
Okay, where do you want to
they-
put this ad though? Do you want to put it on like just television or internet, in newspapers? What do you want to do?
I want like old school like newspapers.
Okay, yeah.
Back in nudie mags.
Oh, the classified section.
Doing
of
ads based on like Pornhub.
Okay.
Jesus.
Join this team. You won't last 20 seconds.
One man almost waited to half a minute.
Back of all penis enlargement pills.
Developed by real doctors.
Now that you got that big old cock, you know where you should head on down to?
You buy the second page.
God damn it.
Fafnin's.
Fafnir. Yeah. God damn it. Oh, you piece of garbage. Anyways, so you want to make an ad out? How? Oh boy, this is gonna sound like Google. How many? Oh boy. Hello, it's me, Aldebrecht, your local Google salesman. What kind of like are you just doing this only newspaper and like magazine / digital magazines, or what's up?
Yes.
Just physical magazines and newspapers, as well as digital magazines and newspapers, and that's it.
Yes.
Okay.
I want a wide coverage.
How long do you want the ad printed, and how long do you want the ad printed? Like for however many months, as well as oh my goodness, what am I saying? As well as how many people do you want to reach daily with this ad?
I want a big involvement for like 2 days.
So you want max outreach for 2 days?
Yes, because that's how long I would probably be in the system.
Okay, so they say to reach all 5 planets in the Kurokawa space, max advertisement power. This isn't even my final ad. God damn it. But max advertisement power for 2 days is going to cost you $2,000. 2,000 credits.
That sounds like a goddamn plan.
Okay.
Also, could you put there no space pirates? I've been burned before.
Yeah. Like, so you're emailing like an ad agency, and then they're going to more or less whatever you tell them put on the ad, they're going to put on the ad, and they're going to print it as many places as they can.
Okay. I just turned down my credits, so I paid.
Okay. Alrighty. Anything else you want to do?
No, that sounds great. So I could advertise just about anything with you people, right?
They email back and they say, we don't do some ads. There are restrictions. We don't allow military ads to be sponsored unless it's gone through official channels.
What about blatant slander?
We don't run political ads here, sir.
Non-political, just more of a pettiness.
That's not their advertisement agency. They can refer you to a lower class ad agency, but they advertise in different stuff. Most of the ad agencies that work with the digital papers and stuff like that don't actually do slanderous ads. They just do product ads and stuff like that.
What about if I make up like a lower society name and just put a picture on it? So like, like they do those ads where it's like, I have herpes, but I manage my herpes with these pills. And, it has like a beautiful model on the cover, but you look at the model, you're like, oh, well, he's pretty, but he has herpes.
You get an email back that just says, "We'll be in contact, sir. Email connection terminated."
Like it's an email connection that's terminated.
Cayde will never know how close he was to being the face of herpes.
Cayde or Gene?
Oh. Gene, sorry.
Oh
Both.
God.
Both of them.
Hey, mark off that bingo card, everyone.
Purpose for B4.
God damn it, I fucking hate you guys. Anything else anyone else wanted to do?
Negative.
All right. Cayde, after an hour and a half, the entire time, Mal's been walking you through, trying to get you more and more used to the system. At this point, it almost feels like he says a secondary home, somewhere where you feel safe. As you see the trajectory of like this entire time, you've been watching as the trajectory line like shows your glide across the planet. Now it's starting to go downwards into the planet's atmosphere, and he's like, "All right, now I'm going to teach you how to level out the ship. If we go nosediving, we're going to burn off the front part of the ship, and that's where we get the mechs out. So, not a good idea, right? Naturally, we want to decline ourselves so that we're hitting the heat shield at the very bottom. Only lasts about 10 seconds or so, then final burn is done. Go ahead and make me a piloting check with a +2 and your intelligence, please.
13.
God damn. Good job. Yeah. Everyone else, you all feel the ship start to shudder and shake as you re-enter the atmosphere again. You piece of shit. I fucking hate you.
That's what it
You-
sounds like.
Yeah. You hear, you piece of shit. I fucking hate you. I am the ghost of space. Ooh. Ooh. But no, so yes, after a few seconds, finally, like for a moment, the camera cuts out. Your vision is completely blinded, but you're still going off your like more or less how you feel. Your legs feel like they are burning off at the moment, and the entire time, Mao is telling you, calm down, calm down, calm down. Like this is not your like he's trying to reassure you, like this is not your legs. This is just the bottom of the ship, but you're transferring the pain into your legs. Don't worry. Then finally, everything cools off. Camera comes back on. You're back in atmosphere. Before all of you, you see a small green island way far off. When I say way far off, I mean like really far off. As you re-enter atmosphere, over intercoms, Julyen, you hear Mao go. Captain, we've re-entered atmosphere. We are about, I'd say about 20 miles away from the island. We're going to go underneath radar, close to the ocean.
Do it. Over the intercom, Julyen will go over to the wall compad in the vehicle exit bay. He's gonna be like, "All right, everyone who isn't piloting this ship, come on down. If you were lucky enough to pull the draw for the mission, down to the old vehicle exit bay, and let's get ourselves ready to go have a nice diplomatic conversation with someone who potentially kidnapped our pilot."
Cayde, as you're as you watch the camera, as Mao is like teaching you, all right, like radar operates at about this level. As long as we get close to the ocean, we'll be fine. As you near the ocean, he goes, "All right, you ready to jack out?"
Yep, ready.
Suddenly, you've seen in the movies when like hyperspace happens, and then suddenly like all the stars like blur for a moment and then come back at the screen.
Mm-hmm.
For a moment, that happens. You see the camera just pull away from you. Everything's covered in darkness before everything rushes back at you. Make me a physical and mental save. One more time, please. As
I want to
as
go
you-
back. I want to go back.
No. Unfortunately, it's not that bad. But as the plugs get removed, Your body is fine. You stand up, you're perfectly fine. But then, almost as if you forgot how to walk, you fall to the floor. Make me. Let me see here. Make me a survive check with your intelligence.
Check.
It is a skill.
I have that.
Indeed. Indeed, boy.
9. Boy.
Boy. The rest of the session. Who are
Boy.
you?
Boy, it's all about
Read it,
fame.
boy. Family, family.
Jesus.
That's a good greeting, by the way. From now on, it's family, family.
Family, family. Fast, fast.
Hey, what up,
family.
Satoshi? Family, family. Take the usual.
Family, 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 family. Oh, family, family. Oh, yeah, family, family.
Oh, family, great time, family.
All right, we've gone way off the rails here.
All right.
Yes.
9. I rolled a 9 on survival.
Yes. Eventually, you do make it back to your feet. As you're getting back to your feet, Mal's like helping you up, and he's like slapping the back of your shoulders and like your lower back. Eventually, like your mind clears, and you're back, but you're still stumbling every once in a while. Most of your checks you're gonna have a -1 at for a little bit here.
Okay.
As you're getting back used to being back in your body.
Okay.
As he sees you, he gives a chuckle and he's like, "It's not the first time I've seen this. Don't worry. Most amateur pilots don't even make it back to their feet."
Man,
Oh, excuse me.
I just feel like where I'm at now is not where I should be. Like, I have a greater calling, which is flying.
You suddenly feel the sense that there might be some harmful space god ready to terminate your existence at any moment.
I
No,
miss my metal body.
I want to be a robot again, please.
All right, I will stumble down to the muster point.
Yeah. As you do, Mao stops behind you. Full stop. You look back for a moment to see, and he's just like staring ahead. And then he nods his head, and then he like, all right, let's go. And he starts following you to the front. Julyen, what is your away team going to be?
The away team is going to consist of Fafnir, Mao, Ruach, Cayde staying on the ship unless he's needed, and Jean. And myself. So yeah, Codex, Fafnir, Mao, Ruach, Jean.
Okay, so I've got
5
give me
people.
a second here. I've got Codex, Fafnir, Jean, Mao, Ruach.
Yes, and then if Cayde ends up needing to engage, he will be teleported by Natasha. But the initial away team,
Just me and
Is it
Natasha are staying on the ship, correct?
Yep. Okay.
and of course Michael, he's not going anywhere near fucking battle.
Okay.
Give me a second. Where is? There it is.
I'm not going to send my 15-year-old child to go meet up with a
16.
thousands-year-old sage.
16 probably.
No, he's 15, man.
Leap year, motherfucker.
Oh,
Leap year.
that's right. He's 14.
No.
Give me 1 second here.
Oh, he's 6. He's Colossus, but 6.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Cayde, as you get into the forward area, you've got your sniper rifle and everything ready, right?
Yep. Sniper
Okay.
rifle and Kurokawa elite rifle.
Yeah, okay. Mao's like looking you up and down at the entrance, strapped with both grenades on his waistband as well as an RPG like slewed on his back, with the heavy rifle in his hands. And as he looks at you, he's like, "You ever done a drive by in a ship before?"
No, not what? No, nope, never.
he grips from the wall. He grips a body harness and he throws it at you, and he's like, "Throw that on real quick."
Okay.
As you start putting the harness on, because I'm assuming you're going to, he grabs a like it almost looks like oh, what is it? Paracord? Yeah, like not paracord. Oh god. He grabs a carabiner,
Down
slams it
straps.
against
Right.
one of the hydraulic poles, tightens it up, and then attaches it to your harness. And he's like, just in case you try to fall out, all you have to do, stay on the loading bay. If you fall, it'll be easy enough. You can just climb yourself back up the rope, grab onto the hydraulic press, and you're good to stand back up. Got it?
Okay. Got it.
He's like, worst comes to worst, I'm on the ground, you're not. Don't shoot me in the back, please. Please.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So maybe I'm jumping, but I want to get to a point where I can lay down, like maybe grab like an ammo box to rest the gun on and go prone and then still strap myself down.
Yeah.
Or strap myself to an anchor point, you know.
Yeah. So you are strapped to like the hydraulic right now. You could probably grab another strap from the other side of the hydraulic, so that way you're tied between two, and then just lay on the whatchamacallit. My brain not work. Fuck.
On the dock door.
Yeah, that's it. On the loading door.
That's what I want to do. So do you want me to do an investigation for another tie down point?
Yeah, go ahead and do a notice check.
Notice.
With intelligence or wisdom. Either or.
6.
You do, you're trying to, you can find a few other good strap points, but you don't find any more straps until, the last second. As you hear the intercoms turn on, you see another strap and you go to grab it. The intercoms come on and Aurora says, "Captain, we're 1 mile out of the island. Slowing down engines now. Preparing for hover mode."
Thank you. At this point, I assume that everybody's in the vehicle exit bay.
Yeah. You see Ruach, who has, in each of his arms, he has, in one of his arms, he has, what looks like an enlarged metal fist. Another arm, he has a knife. And then his 2 lower arms, he has a pistol in each of them.
He made a fucking fisto.
You had to call this.
Codex is gonna walk over to the door. There is a there's like a what the fuck is that called? There's those wall mounted filing cabinets, right? Like the little filing folder slots or whatever. He's gonna walk over and he's gonna pull out a clipboard. It's a good old fashioned hollow clipboard.
Yeah.
And he's gonna kind of do the thing where he tucks it underneath his arm. And he's gonna be like, "All right, everyone, you remember your instructions. We're gonna try to be nice. If that doesn't work, we're gonna try to be mean. And if that doesn't work, see you all in hell." He's gonna start walking towards where the door will open up when we get there. He's gonna look at Fafnir, give him a nod, and he's gonna look to everybody else who's gonna be going. He's gonna be like, "I think we have to stand real close to each other, if I'm remembering correctly."
Yeah, just circle around me.
All right.
Yeah, as Ruach gets close, he shuffles his legs, and as Mao gets close to you, Fafnir, he goes, "Swear to God, Doc, if you touch me the wrong way, you're gonna get blown in 200 pieces."
I'll tell you this. If I teleport us the wrong way, you won't need to.
Fair enough. I hope you're good with your teleportation. I've seen it go badly. He says as he grips onto your shoulder.
So where am I? Can I see where the fuck I'm going, or is this a blind teleport?
Not yet. You're not blind teleporting. Once we get to hover mode, you'll be able to see where we go.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be blind.
And it's only going to be 60 feet away, which is well within your like 10 kilometers or whatever you got.
Yep.
As you feel the deceleration of the engines, you hear from Aurora, Captain, there might be enough space on board on the island that I might be able to park. Did you wish me to?
No, I do not, Aurora. I'd like to keep you away from any potential mishaps that might arise from actually physically touching down on the island. But thank you.
Understood, sir. As you hear the intercom come off, you hear the battering of wind as the hydraulics start to lower the door, and with it, Jean, who is strapped to the floor.
Cayde?
Yeah, that's it. That's what I meant. God damn it, piece of shit. Yes, as the door begins to lower down, Cayde, you have almost a perfect, like, you couldn't ask for a better like shooting angle for sniping on this island. Like, you have full coverage of it. You see all around you. Let me just change where the players are. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. And you should all have it good to
I
go.
see.
You see an island, almost perfectly circular in shape. Around its perimeter are trees. There is a small dock where there's a clearing in the trees, but the water seems almost like it seems different around the edge of the island. As you get closer, Fafnir, you can now see the ground as Aurora raises herself just above 60 feet, just below 60 feet above the ground of the island.
Okay. So in the middle of them, you guys would see like a blue energy coming from like his forehead, Fafnir's forehead, as it very slowly at first, then rapidly covers his entire body, so that he looks like kind of like Snake Eyes, as telekinetic armory wraps around him, and then you guys feel a tug at your like in the middle of your body. You feel a tug, like the tug's asking you if this is okay or not, as you feel your body start to like vibrate, and then assuming everyone agrees to be pulled along, you feel a very uncomfortable suction, and then kind of like when you go upside down in a roller coaster, you lose vision slightly until like you're upside down and back, and your vision's back, and you're on this island.
Fafnir, commit one effort,
Yep.
I believe, towards your skill, and then everyone, as you land on the island, you see before you see on the left-hand side of where you guys teleport. Oh, give me a second here. And can you all move your individual avatars?
Yes.
Good. Okay. As you guys land, you see on the left-hand side of your landing point a large well, like almost comically large, and a fire pit on the right-hand side. Before you lie the remains of what looks like it was supposed to be a shrine building. Actually, what looks to be a building. As well as around it, there's a bunch of debris. As you get onto the ground, immediately Mao gets into action, looking left to right, sweeping with his gun lowered. Everything looks clear here, Captain.
Thank you, Mao. And Julyen is going to begin walking towards the debris. He's going to look at he's going to look over, like, start walking towards the well.
Okay.
Excuse me. Hello.
Are these 5-foot cubes or 10-foot?
These are 5 foot.
Pardon me. He's gonna kind of walk up to her. It's like where the entrance, like what looks like would have been the front of said shrine.
Got it.
Excuse me.
As you
Sorry.
approach the entrance to the shrine, go ahead and make a Wait a second. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, there we go. There we go. As you approach the entrance of the shrine, roll me a mental save, please.
Oh yeah.
You feel a familiar presence as you approach this shrine, and for a moment it feels as if you can't explain it, but it feels as if your mind is being torn in two. Before suddenly, oh wait, shit. Before suddenly, above the wreckage of this entryway to the shrine, you see the blonde-haired lady looking at you.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. We've been trying to reach you concerning your vehicle's extended warranty. You should have received a notice in the mail about your car's extended warranty eligibility. And that would be
everyone watches as she lifts her finger, Dr. Manhattan style, and Julyen explodes into a million pieces before Mal
hold on.
lands on the ground on his knees and goes, "No!"
That would be the cue for Cayde to begin his like focusing, right? But Julian's not going to miss a beat. He's going to be like, you should have received a notice in the mail about your car's extended warranty eligibility. Since we've not gotten a response, we're giving you a final courtesy before we close out your file. If you could just sign here, you could be placed on our do not call list. But if you want to speak to someone about the possible extension of reinstating your vehicle's warranty, you could sign here. Completely straight-faced.
The fact that you did all of that straight-faced. If I could give you inspiration, I would. That was quite impressive. Everyone, take a drink of water, please, if you wouldn't mind, to hydrate yourselves.
How about some wine?
Ooh, wine sauce. Ooh,
I got cherry Coke.
Red sangria.
Stop fucking bragging, assholes. I got fucking apple cider. Pieces of shit. Anyways, as she as you continue talking, you see her lips turn into a smirk before she folds her hands together and goes, I don't know your persistence in trying to follow me, but I find it very comical the ways that you tend to approach me in times of need for others. What do you seek here? No one's allowed on these lands.
I was told that by various other people. But, ma'am, I believe you have something of mine. A pilot. Aldebrecht. I haven't heard from him or seen him in a number of days, and I'm getting god-awful worried about him. I was just wondering if I could possibly have him back, because, it's time for us to go. Need him to put his shoes on.
I knew not that he belonged to you. I thought he owed service to another that I would not speak of their true identity. Most perplexing.
Indeed. Unfortunately, he was contracted to me by House Bismarck, and, God, I would be remiss if I returned to Bismarck's system without one of their prized knights.
Oh, Mr. Bismarck would have been fine with my. Well, you call it an abduction. I call it a assistance. Nonetheless, you put me in a predicament here, if I will, between a librarian who might just not be in the right mood to see me at this time due to my interferences at the moment. Are you sure you would like to visit this place?
Oh, honestly, if we could just have Al back and be on our way, I wouldn't bother you any more than need be. Unfortunately, we are on a bit of a tight schedule, as it takes about a week for us to get back home to Bismarck, and I gotta drop him off. I mean, look, honestly, I owe him gas money, and I really want to repay him, but I gotta go back to Bismarck in order to get. You see, the way my bank account's set up is that it takes 3 days to transfer. So if I could just get him back, that way he knows that everything's gonna be all right.
Time out. Was there any sort of a, because I'm not sure if I can hear this. So is there any sort of a visual cue that is?
Well, it would all be over the comms.
Oh, okay. So I can hear all this. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you have this playing through comms?
Oh yeah. That was why I asked. That was why I asked Aurora and all
the
that.
data pad.
Because I have an internal. I have the internal. What do you call it? Like the ghost talker transceiver.
Yeah.
So all of my comm is internal, but yeah, that was why I asked Aurora if we could communicate via her.
Okay.
Like on the ship.
Yeah. Again, she smiles at you for a moment before it turns into a frown, and she cocks her head to the side. I cannot just bring someone back from a place they wish to go. It would be unrightful, but I could bring you to the one who knows where he belongs.
Well, he kind of looks back at the rest of his group. You insist there's no way that we could just get him over on this side, huh?
Doing so would break a contract between him and I at the moment. And I have never broken one of my contracts in my millennia of living.
Same. Well, he kind of turns back to the rest of the group. Hey, she says that we gotta go get him. And she clearly doesn't want to extend her vehicle's warranty. What do you guys think?
What does the environment look like? Like, is everything I'm seeing like what it is? Like the campfire, the well, the rubble?
The campfire's over there, the well's over there. The rubble is like, you can't make it out for what it's supposed to be, but it looks like a destroyed building that's almost been deteriorating. Like there's moss growing on it. It's like it's caved in on itself, so the roof is no longer there. Save for where she stands, the building almost looks like a dull, like it's not been painted in ages. But where her feet are touching the building, the wood almost looks pristine. And then all around you is like the grass is kind of overgrown, but not like Pokemon, like waist high. And then there's trees surrounding the island.
You said she didn't want the warranty.
Yeah, she's not interested in it, but she said Al's inside. And he kind of like gives you that look of like he's inside, kind of like we're talking to a crazy person here, like eyes as he's like turned to you, like he kind of looks up at Cayde, Yeah, like, I don't know what to do here.
Did you tell her about the rebates?
In all honesty, Fafnir, I think the ruse is kind of like over. But
No, she could mail this back and get her money back.
oh yeah. I didn't. It appears that Al is not here. So, no to whatever else we were about to do.
Oh, he's not here at all.
I guess that's what she says. And he kind of turns back to her. He's like, "You'd be taking us all in to go get him out."
Oh,
what
yes.
does that even mean?
There's many hoops that I have to go through to reach the place I have put him in. Trust assured, though, be wary. I am not one to play tricks. I am not one of those entities, as you would seek. But I've only done this out of his will, not out of mine.
And it looks like Fafnir is trying to sneak around, or is he just walking around to the back of her?
I forgot you guys can see that.
Yeah, like all you did was put the sneak badge on. You didn't like hide yourself.
I'm sneaky
You're
now.
just showing. Yeah, you're just showing Josh that you want to be sneaky.
No, I forgot that your screen updates on my screen.
Oh, yeah. But yeah. Julian's like, it's real hard sell for us, ma'am, to agree to go to somewhere else to find Al, who has come here of his own volition. Could I just like talk to him?
For a moment, she stares at you. Like her eyes, like it feels as if she's not even looking at you, but through you. Before she responds with, I don't think any of them would like that if I did that.
Any of them?
Yes. There's a meeting going on between... that's hard to explain, isn't it? There's a meeting far away from here going on between two different realms. I don't know if I would be welcome there.
Like, does this meeting have like a scheduled time to end, or? Because I mean, it was just really, really abrupt that he just all of a sudden up and left, and I mean, I'm getting a little Alsic, so it'd be real nice if I could just know that he was going to be returned, safe, sound, at a time.
I know not when he will be done with his meeting. I do know that he asked of my own permit. He asked of me to use my powers to bring him to his truth.
That sounds shady as fuck, Captain.
Can I look to Natasha and be like, what the fuck? Like, cause like,
yeah, Natasha's like
her.
where you're slung in. Natasha's like gripped on, like with a death grip, staring at this woman.
Okay.
What are you trying to get from her?
I'll just kind of whisper to her, still like keeping composure on the gun, but breaking sights. Should be like, what is going on? Do we need to get down there right now, or do we take the shot?
Make a notice check with intelligence.
Okay. Notice is a...
You notice the massive lens flare from your giant sniper rifle like it's a video game.
You also notice there's red explosive
6.
barrels right next to you. Oh shit. Better
Oh,
be careful of those.
Don't shoot bad.
As you look back at her, you notice that Natasha is almost as if where your where your rifle is pointed at, she is just staring. Before
Right,
she
at the
shakes her
woman.
before she shakes her head. I feel a power here I don't understand. I don't know why, but I'm terrified at this moment. I would not want to intervene, even if it meant everything.
And Julyen hears this as well through the comms.
Yeah, she has her comms on, so yeah, you'd hear that as well.
He's gonna look back and look up. Well, it sounds like there's no way to go back. Only way to go back is to go forward.
I'm going to use my drone controller link to call to Void Hawk down and have him come up.
You're a real
Beside
piece
me.
of shit for that.
I fucking hate you for that.
I hope it doesn't start just like Black Hawk Down did. That's gonna spell
As your
trouble for
drone
Cayde.
starts flying towards you, you see miniature RPGs being shot at it as it suddenly spins to the ground and crashes.
It's like the small soldiers of RPGs.
Yeah. Somehow there's a small village that you didn't notice in the corner that just blows down your little drone.
So
I'm like, I'm gonna start unbuckling.
Yeah, I think we're going.
And I look over to Natasha, and as soon as Void Hawk Down comes, I'm gonna like, all right, I guess let's go meet the captain and lady.
Okay. So wait, is Voidhawk able to carry you?
No, I thought Natasha was gonna teleport us.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, if it can, yes. I don't.
No,
So
I was wondering. I was like, I'm pretty sure.
Its biggest proficiency is only being able to be used in space. Like it has more mobility in space.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say anything about it not being able to use in
an atmosphere.
Yeah, in an atmosphere.
So yeah, as you start unstrapping, Natasha touches your shoulder, and for a moment you feel as if you're being pulled out of your skin before suddenly you appear on the island, next to Mal. Give me a second here, and you should be able to control your little guy now.
Yes, I can.
Good, Lord Vader.
When Cayde and Natasha end up like down there, he's gonna look at Cayde, Mal, Ruach, Fafnir, Gene. He's gonna be like, all right, I don't trust it, but it sounds like either we go in or he might come out. So, what do y'all want to do?
Well, I'm getting the EBGBs. I want to go home, but we need Aldebrecht, so
Let's do it. He's gonna turn to the sage, and well, first off, he's gonna use his comms. He's gonna be like, Natasha, please return back to the ship. Aurora, when Natasha is safely on board, please submerge yourself and await our instructions.
As you say that, Natasha nods and then folds her wing behind her and disappears.
And then he's gonna look at the sage. He's gonna go, ma'am, I do not recommend funny business with my crew. We have a very strict scorched earth policy, and we're here trying to be friendly. Please, don't take that for granted.
If I were you, I would recommend all of you close your eyes.
hand her the
Do you
face.
think she means that as a recommendation, or is it okay if we do not do that?
Julyen's gonna close his eyes.
I trust her. I hand over the eyes.
Do what you
Well, she
do.
says it's
I
recommended.
got a gun in my
Say
hand.
that
I'm
it
going
was
like this.
needed.
Yeah.
You better watch out, lady. I'm gonna
Julian's
get
eyes
you
are
if you
closed.
told any funny business.
Jane will keep a hand to his gun, but I'll close my eyes. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm cautious.
Fafnir, are you keeping your eyes open then?
Yep. I'm gonna
Everyone
catch any
else-
fuzzy business she
Wait,
does.
real quick. We're locking that in.
Locking it in.
All right.
All right. So everyone else.
I hope it's not the same thing as looking out the fucking ship while we were in Spike Drive. Let's do it.
Funny you should mention that.
Yep.
Fafnir, go ahead and make me a mental save, please.
God
Come
damn
on
it,
it, boys.
Why did you do that? You knew what was gonna happen.
Good.
Damn.
Fafnir, as you keep your eyes open, suddenly the air around you disappears. Everyone feels like as if they've been transported, much like Fafnir's teleportation, but vastly different. Fafnir, all around you, you see eyes. Instead of space, instead of sky, instead of water, everything in the air is just eyes. And they all focus on you for a moment before all of you find yourself in a library. And with that, the blonde sage goes, even I have problems with this one. Please let me talk instead of you. She seems quite hateful of humans. Everyone-
Julian's just gonna nod his head.
So during the eyes thing, Fafnir's just doing the Jim Carrey figure, he like scratches his neck back and forth like.
I was imagining you squishing the ice. I'm crushing you. Your fingers.
I remember that. I forgot if it was what movie it was, The Grinch or The Mask, but like where he's freaking out and then just like at the end where he, like,
Oh,
rolls
you're
his
talking about
tongue.
Ace Ventura 2 when he goes into the lovely room of death?
Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it.
That's a good one.
It's my favorite fucking.
So
Jim
that's
Carrey
what he's
movie.
doing. He's like,
Lovely room of death.
pussies.
Everyone make me a physical save real quick.
Damn it.
That's not fair. We close our peoples.
Yeah, these are
Damn
physical
it.
saves. That's different than mental saves.
Piece of shit.
Go ahead and make it a disadvantage, Gene.
Oh no, it seems like you've been rocked off your core and you're floating in the eyes nest. Uh-oh.
You made that up.
Is this a oh, never mind. Fuck, I can't even use it.
What the fuck? Oh, there you go. I win.
We just need Cayde. Oh, wait, no, Cayde did it. Fafnir, if you could make your physical save, that'd be wonderful, please.
Oh, hang on, I had to post that link.
12 times 12 is 25.
Oh, I was almost a nat 20. That's bullshit. It hit 20, and then you see it slowly roll over.
Man, it's almost like a gotcha game. Fuck. Sucks when that happens, doesn't it? I'm surprised. Yo, we stay up late all the time. What are you talking about?
You
Anyways.
never do a single rolls in gotcha games. You always do the multis. Better chances.
Yeah, because they got the guaranteed 3 times pull. You might be able to get something good.
Exactly.
Anyways, as you all feel like both time and space have stopped, Julyen and Fafnir fall both to the legs after the mass teleportation.
Wow.
Gene and Cayde, both of you. Oh wait, I forgot to roll for our 2 boys here. Give me one moment. Da, 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 da.
With a brand new car.
Let's see, physical. No, Ruach makes it. Ah, what a good boy. Mal, Fafnir, and Julyen all fall to their feet after this teleportation.
Wait, what? We fall to
Yes.
our feet?
Yeah, fall to your knees as you lose your footing after this teleportation that feels extremely different than any kind of teleportation that any of you have ever felt before. Ruach, Cayde, that's it. I'm stuck between Cayde and Codex. I don't know why. Ruach,
It's the
Cayde,
same.
and Jean, all of you for a moment feel out of place before you all hear heavy footsteps. Before you, you notice that you're standing in what seems to be a never-ending, like what looks like library. And before you see the ground light up. Before out of it appears 11 foot tall, what you could assume was a demon with purple skin and 4 hands, as she stares directly at the sage.
Julyen, feeling as weak and as like helpless as he goes to try to like begin standing up. It's like, we've been trying to reach you concerning your vehicle's extended warranty.
Mel trying to get up and like grabbing onto the bookcase. It's like, it's an old joke. Stop it. Stop it.
It's disarming. It's my charm. As he like kind of gets to his feet and like,
whoa, I typed in I've been up since 4 a.m. Oh fuck.
Deep breath.
So is Gene seeing all this, or is his eyes still closed?
Are your eyes still closed?
Yeah, I don't believe I opened my eyes.
Then your eyes are still closed.
Okay, so I don't see this purple demon of hell, right?
No, you do not see this purple demon. As she stares at the blonde sage, before you don't hear her in like it. Julyen would be used to this. Everyone else, you hear a voice in your head as you hear, I told you not to bring anything else here, and yet you bring me human, the worst kind of creature. Then the sage begins talking. They've come looking for their crewmate, one Aldebrecht. I believe you have him in your care, as I left him last time. If you could show them the way, I would be out of here. And before she even finishes her sentence, the sage is gone from your sight. As she disappears, the purple demon looks at all of you and shakes her head. What do you seek in the library?
We seek Aldebrecht. Keimler. The Knight of House Bismarck.
She brings me humans who need not even information. Goodness, I am just a fairy woman at this point, I swear. Beneath all of you, begin to appear before you're teleported to a pitch black room. Everyone make me a notice check with intelligence. What? Fafnir and Jean?
Nope. What do you need from me again?
Notice with intelligence.
Your soul.
To pay attention.
I didn't want to say it, but maybe.
How about you make it more interesting? Then I'll pay attention.
You got an 11-foot demon talking down to you. What do you want?
She offers you feet pick if you pay attention.
I'm just saying, if she offered maybe a cigar, then maybe Jean would be paying attention.
Okay. What if she gave you a box and told you she'd give you pleasure or pain if you unlocked it wrong?
Give or take,
There's such a fine line between the two, though.
Put something inside and we'll see what happens.
Really, the only difference is whether or not it's your sister.
Hand in there.
That's like a bunch of marshmallows.
As you all land in this pitch black room, I say land. You're all teleported there. You hear
Ow.
nothing for a moment before you hear whimpering and a voice. You really have nothing to live for, don't you? You've seen your future. It's nothing. You mean absolutely nothing in this timeline. I'm telling you, accept your fate. What do you have
Ow.
to lose?
Is it low
As-
light?
Is that my father?
As you say ow, it was pitch black beforehand. As you say ow, the whimpering stops. And you see one red dot very far in the distance. Before you hear, I know all of you, and I hate each one, a representation of my past. Foul, disgusting. If I could right now, I would end you, were it not for this weakling before me.
Does it sound like Al, but without the German accent?
It sounds exactly how he sounds. And
So-
with that, oh wait, go ahead.
I was going to say, Al, man, look, these people keep trying to reach us about the vehicle's extended warranty, all right? And now, technically,
It
it's
was an
still
old
in
joke
it's-
5 million years ago. It's an old joke now. Julyen, or should I call you Codex? I would rip your tongue from your mouth were it not for the insect before me.
Can I get a-
Silence!
I'm gonna
Can I get
crack
him
a
back?
thermal flare for light and toss it in front of us because
Thermal flare.
yeah, it's in my survival kit.
It's like a road flare.
As you toss the flare and throw it forward, it make me actually. Let me see.
I could use a glow bug if that's.
A glow bug. What the?
It's the same.
I'm gonna throw an insect. Yay!
No, it's actually pretty cool. It's like a.
Hey man, whatever works.
Sounds like some
5
Fallout
million years old joke.
Go ahead and make me a shoot check with your strength.
Okay, I'm not trying to hit him with it. I'm just like
Well, no,
tossing it.
Yeah, but
Shooter's
you're
just
trying to
throwing
get
stuff.
it close to them, right?
Just in front of us.
Oh,
Just to put light in front of. So
how far in front of you?
like 5 feet.
Okay.
I mean, I doubt we can
I
I mean,
even see each other.
I have
right?
low light goggles. This is for
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
else.
As you toss the flare,
And pansexual optics. I'm doubled down on dark vision.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I've got the same.
for a second it sounded like pansexual optics, and I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck are those?
I can find
can
them
see
I
anywhere.
find it everywhere.
Yeah.
So, okay, wait, hold on, real quick. I need some clarification here. So this is a pitch black room, right?
This is a pitch black room.
So we can't
Yeah.
see anything except for this red dot that's at some
see
distance
a-
away. There's no depth
see a
perception
red
because it's just a red laser. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Cayde's gonna crack a flare and then toss it in front of us, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
so that'll make it go from like no light to low light from that point.
Yep.
Okay, because I've also got panspectral optics as well. So if that, yeah. All right, just want to make sure that I'm like making.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect.
How far do your panspectral optics go?
That's a
If
good
you don't mind me
question.
asking.
Let's
Does not
find
say.
out. Oh, mine says as far as it has to. No, I'm kidding. No, it
Mine
doesn't-
says
it doesn't
5
say.
miles. Weird.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
can
say.
see the future, bro. I can see the future.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. So it allows you to see clearly at any light level short of perfect darkness. In addition, giving you thermal vision to easily distinguish shapes and distance, even in total absence of light. So I mean, it's up to you how far that actually goes, right?
Okay.
If it's like, I assume some sort of magical darkness.
It's not magical darkness. It's just dark.
Yeah. Then I mean, You know, as
So
far
would
as
we
the eye
be
can
able to see heat sources or any sort of radiation or laser?
You do see the laser without optics, but no, you do see heat sources as well. But
Is it like
as you-
predator heat sources, or is it like?
But
excuse me, as you throw the flare, suddenly, as if I fucking shut up. I was trying to think of one of the Predator's lines, and all I could think of is,
what the hell are you?
Andy.
What?
Do you not have you not seen the second Predator?
Oh my god,
It's
the
like-
second one. That's
Has
why.
anyone really seen that movie? Let's be honest. Anyone with good taste.
No, I'm pretty sure I don't remember seeing that movie, but I know it somehow.
And shut
Anyway.
the fuck up.
Go eat a dick. Anyways, as Cayde throws a flare, suddenly the pitch darkness leaves. You're in what looks like a well-lit, sterile lab. For you, lurched over on his knees, lays your pilot, and above him, standing maybe 5 feet in front of him, stands almost what looks to be almost a perfect copy of your pilot, save for the fact that over his shoulders are 2 extra metallic arms. His eyes both focused on you. And as the lights come on, he goes, "Well, it's about fucking time someone showed up for this piece of shit." Anyone else want to say anything while we're here?
Executive producer Dick Wolf.